Hey, Funko lovers! Welcome to the Funko Friends podcast. I'm your host Johnny Funko with my co-host Diva Kine.
Hi guys.
And today we have the amazing,
Tilted Pops.
TILZ Pop.
TILZ Pops. Crap! I knew I was gonna screw it up, and I practiced too.
It's a beautiful thing.
How
How you doing?
Great.
TILZ Pops.
Hey, sometimes we're tilted, sometimes we're tills, you know.
So speaking about your name, how did you guys come up with that name?
It's our last name.
Yeah, it's our last name.
Our last name is Tilsley. So the way it's spelled out, we've always grown up with people always mispronouncing our last name. So saying TILZ has always been like a go-to thing for us in our family. So
And we always had that like TILZ for since we were like
kids, man.
Kids. Like I was like
Yeah.
5, he was 10.
yeah, our coaches used to be like, "Hey, TILZ," because they couldn't say Tilsley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The way it's spelled out, it's kind of awkward.
Right.
Oh, I got you for sure.
But yeah, TILZ is just abbreviated for our last name.
Yeah.
Got to represent.
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
why did you guys want to make a YouTube channel?
Go ahead, man.
So we decided we started collecting Funko Pops, and then we're like, we have a set. Let's do a channel because we had something like we wanted to do something together, as in like collect something, or because started off collecting sports cards.
Yeah.
So we're like, let's do that. You know what I mean? Like, let's probably do that, and then we'll start a show probably on that. But we didn't think about starting the show until we started getting more Funko Pops, though.
Right.
So
Once we started getting more Funko Pops in our collection, we always because we had people in our lives coming over like, man, I got a lot of pops, and we were sitting there like, man, is this the issue, or like are we just starting to collect things just because we love the nostalgia for it? But then we try to put our gifts together because he shoots music videos for a living. He's done shooting music videos all up and down Vallejo
since I was 20 years old, and I'm 27 now, so like 7 years.
Right.
So I've been editing videos, shooting videos.
So all the edits you see on our videos, it's because of Dr. Dre over here. Like,
Okay, well, keep that in mind for a little
We
later.
have a few questions about that.
Yeah.
A little bit later.
A little bit.
I mean, it just all the times. Once the collection got really big, we're like, we gotta utilize something. Let's see what we could do, and let's do a show. One day, it took one day idea, and we put up the camera, and we're like, all right, let's do it. Let's drop it. Let's see what happens.
Like we created YouTube.
Makes sense.
All right, let's start the show.
All right, so we just want to say hi to the chat. We got Mad Hatter Pops. We got Sharon Pops and Plants. Welcome, guys.
Welcome, good folks. Good folks in the chat. Good folks in the chat.
So what YouTube channels do you look up to and kind of get inspiration from?
Go first.
I'd say inspiration from. So when we started, because when we had the idea of wanting to do Funko Pops and really wanting to do a channel, we started really digging in the rabbit hole of who's doing Funko Pops. We had no idea of what it was about because this was in early 2020.
2020,
early
2021.
Yeah, that's right. When we bought our first pops,
is we didn't really look up that much Funko until the November,
right? And then so around that Christmas time, we started looking up channels, and BOP was the first one that we saw, and Top Pops. And then it just trickled down the rabbit hole. And we seeing a lot of people, and another one was Slapshot Pops.
Slapshot Pop was another one.
Slapshot Silverhaired Wolf was another one that we saw.
Skittle Rampage.
There's just so many things. When you go down the rabbit hole,
the ones that they recommend usually first. You know?
So we didn't have no algorithm. Y'all know about the algorithm, so it just showed us everybody who was doing everything right then and there, who had all the subbies, all the subscribers, and everything. So it kind of just motivated us to kind of really do a channel snaps, these folks are doing it. Let's see see what we got.
We can pop it
Be
off.
part of the community.
Right, exactly. It's pretty cool, man. It's an awesome thing to see it.
So what makes your channel unique and special in you guys' eyes?
I say it would be our music and our excitement in the channel.
Yeah,
our energy.
Yeah,
bring to the table.
Once we brought music to the table, it kind of it threw in the uniqueness of the most creative, because we were looking at a lot of like I said, the channels that mystery boxes, mail call, everything. We loved that, and we were all about it. But we were like, man, we really want to do something different. What have we done in the past that we could entwine?
And then like we always like did music together, like like since I was
since we've been living together, like roommates wise, since we're adults, like
we've been like
since we were like, we gotta live together, let's figure this out. Okay, we ain't got nothing to do, let's throw on a random beat. And we had friends that came over and did music as well. Like they're actually really deep into music, and a bunch of Vallejo artists back in the Bay Area, and we're really good friends with them. And so just being around it kind of like just inherited the idea. And I say that, and being the brothers, like being brothers is very unique on here, having a duo, like y'all got a duo. Like it's cool to see two people on there and seeing the chemistry bounce back and forth,
and you guys get along too.
Exactly. They get along, like we love a lot of the stuff. We love a lot of the same stuff. So that's pretty cool.
I'm just gonna say hi to Shangy Girl. She's in the chat.
Hey Shangy,
what up?
How's it going?
So we're moving out of YouTube questions and jumping into Funko questions. So what was your guys' first Funko Pop in your collection ever?
Mine was the 80 Years series Wolverine Funko Pop.
Oh, that's a cool one.
Yeah, because I loved Wolverine. Like Wolverine was like one of my favorite superheroes. Him and Batman. I mean, come on, you
can't go wrong with those.
I mean, it's very mainstream, but like if you dig deep into them, like I really liked them a lot. But that was my first one.
So the first one that I ordered was the Flash Glow in the Dark, but I ordered an Alan Parrish also, but the Alan Parrish came in first. So I'll say that Alan Parrish was the first one.
Yeah, and he traded me.
But I traded him that Funko Pop, though. For Funko.
Yeah, because I was like, bro,
like a couple months later.
I was like, bro, you're getting a Robin Williams Pops over me before me, bro.
Like, Alan Parrish, man. Jumanji.
That is a great pop. And when we were back in the days when we first started collecting, we're like, all right, man, we're going to trade amongst ourselves. Like, it's got to be an even trade. So I trade 2 pops for that one. And I was like, I need that pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking about starting, how did you guys get into Funko collecting? Did somebody tell you about it? Did you see it somewhere? How did that come about?
Surfing through Amazon.
No, well, what I remember is we were at Best Buy and we were just looking around searching, and we seen the Pokemon Funko Pops, the Squirtle, the Charmander, the Bulbasaur, Pikachu, all 4 of them were there, and I was like, well, I have the money to get it, but like,
dude, what is this?
What is like? I want to start collecting this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I didn't buy it. So we waited until we got to the house, and then we seen more on Amazon.
He told me about him when he saw him, and then once he said they were Pokemon, and that was our first ever like nostalgia. Growing up, we collected Pokemon cards, and every single one. The first, like when 1998 was the year, 1999 when we were collecting Pokemon cards, and we would go to Toys R Us and battle folks with Pokemon cards with the decks and be real deal.
Get the stamp, so you
get the stamp, so you get your badge, and they give you a badge for the Thunder badge.
Yeah, he was older, I was younger, so he had more experience.
Yeah. But hey, we used to go there and I'd be like, hey man, we'll battle each other and we'll say that you beat me, so you get your 2 stamps, I'll get my 1. I got you.
Oh, okay.
And we'll go around, they don't see we battle, we'll just deck them out, and then
Yeah.
But the Pokemon,
I like
Pokemon Funko Pops, it just hit
Pokemon. Okay.
It hit a home. And we're like, what are these? And,
that was it.
It showed so many other Funko Pops that we're like, we gotta get these. Like I said, we didn't even get the Pokemon.
No, we didn't get the Pokemon.
We didn't even get those. We're like, you're like, snap, Wolverine for $7. I'll take that. Amazon Prime, real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. We also got Baby Ice in the chat. Nadia.
Hi, Nadia.
And we got Reef in there.
Beautiful people in the chat. Beautiful people. We love
Easy. Welcome.
Yeah.
Everybody be ready for that live tomorrow. We're starting a live with Reef tomorrow. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. I like how you guys did. What is it?
NFO.
Yes.
The new Funko order, man. Hey, you got some new people, and like we're gonna try to bring something that's just, I don't know, different.
Yeah.
And Dumpty's in there too.
Hey, Umpty Scratch.
I'm Scratch. What of it? What of it, everybody in the chat? What of it?
Woo!
So a Funko you would like to see made in the future?
Bill, give them that one. Man.
All right, I'll say Rocket Power. They gotta make the squad. They gotta make the Rocket Power squad.
You gotta have Rocket Power.
We got Otto,
Sammy,
Reg.
Reg,
Twister,
Uncle Tito,
Raymundo.
Raymundo.
Because you can do so much things with them.
Oh,
You can throw
yeah.
like different outfits with them. You get them in surfing, you got them in
Yeah.
skating,
And I'm
in their regular
surprised.
clothes, you know. So there could be so many exclusives.
And I'm so surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I wish they came out with more NFL sports
Yes.
legends,
Mm-hmm.
more people that already retired, not the ones that are playing right now. Like, because they're coming out with a lot of like players that
Newer
are out
players.
now.
Right.
Okay.
I want to see a Manny Ramirez, David Ortiz. I want to see,
there.
you know what I mean?
You
I
said
want to
it.
see a Charles Barkley pop. I want to see
Yeah.
like some, you know what I mean?
Some more NFL like
some more
Hall of
NFL
Famers
ones,
or
you know.
sports legends.
Because they got the mainstream ones, but there's so many. Because I love collecting sports and
Yeah.
like even rock pops. Like there's
Music
so many
ones,
that they can expand in that genre.
Yeah.
I should say. So I mean,
because they're human, they're real people.
right? They're real people,
Yeah.
120%.
You know,
And they're legends too.
Legends,
Exactly.
and it's just like collecting baseball cards back in the days, because that's what we also used to collect is
Mhm.
baseball cards back in the days. Going down to the corner liquor store and you
Oh,
pay $3.99 for a card that's in a hard stack already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's got the screws on top of it.
That was
And
back
you
in
know,
the
you
days,
search. You
though.
remember those? Like we got so many Michael Jordan, Emmett Smiths, and everything just from going down to the corner liquor store. And be like, hey man, I got $5. Let me get a card.
For sure. Okay, so hold on, and then we
Yep.
also got LJ the Geek in the
Welcome,
chat.
LJ.
LJ?
Welcome.
His
What's
lives.
up?
LJ's got some good lives. I like his lives.
So, do you guys collect sodas?
Oh, we got a few Funkos, so we're not really too heavy on it though, but we got some, you know.
Yeah, you know.
we collect some.
We drink a lot of Coca-Cola in our lifetime, so we try not to buy too many sodas nowadays, you know. But we love them. Like there's certain, like it's just because we've been collecting, like we've
Yeah.
actually got to the point to where we bought pops that we've wanted that we've
Mhm.
missed out in the past.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So we're really on to the new stuff now, to where it's like,
Mhm.
okay, what new soda's coming out? What new pop
When
is coming out?
in, and then there
You
still
know.
will be some older pops that we'll want. You know
Yeah,
what I mean,
just to
So,
finish sets,
just to
because we
finish some
we want to
sets.
finish some sets that
Mhm.
because we're what 10 years behind the game in collecting since Funkos came out, and there's
Yeah.
some pops that's been out there, and those are the ones that cost, you know, half
Yeah.
a check here and there, you know.
Yeah, I feel you 100%.
Yeah.
So what was your first soda?
My first soda was the Stay Puffed.
Stay
Stay Puffed.
Okay.
Stay Puft.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he actually the first soda in
I got that on my birthday.
You
too.
got that on your birthday.
Yes, it was a gift.
And actually, was the first soda was the one you gifted me, right? That was
And
the first
it was
soda in
good,
house.
Yeah, it was a Stay Puft was the first soda.
And then you gifted me
And I
El
gifted you-
Faricio.
Yeah, El Faricio.
Like it was like the only soda you see in the store. He's like, you know, I'm gonna buy you a soda stick.
Okay, we did Funko Pop battles and it was
Yeah.
a gift, and I was
Yeah.
like, all right, well,
Yeah, he
let me just
lost.
get this soda real quick. It's a gift, you know.
He had to hand me a gift for one of our episodes, and he pulled out El Faricio. No chase,
No
but,
chase.
you know, what of it? I'll take it.
So least and most valued pop in your guys' collection, if you guys know that.
The
The
least.
least value, I think, is our. Ooh, I think it's a Tyrion Lannister at $6.
Oh wow.
Is it?
It's either that one or the Mary Poppins.
That's
It's either
so
that or the Mary Poppins.
I don't know.
You got your inventory?
Oh, you got your inventory. My phone is actually
So
outside on the charger.
the most expensive, I would say, I love that Hobgoblin one, but I think it's that the Scooby Doo.
The Scooby Doo one,
The
yeah.
Scooby-Doo 2-pack that we got.
2-pack.
Oh, okay.
I think it was
Yeah,
190, but I don't know if it went down in PBG
Right.
though. So
right,
you have to check
So-
that out. But it was 190 when we got it though, and the Hobgoblin's 145.
right. And there's pops that range from 90 to like 110, but
Mm-hmm.
those are the ones that are the big bangers, and we love those pops. That Hobgoblin one, man, we were waiting for a long time.
We just hit that recently too.
We just hit it recently in the mystery box, and that's been one like when we
Some-
first started collecting. You see it, and it's like, oh
Mhm.
snap!
We've been wanting that pop since the beginning.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not paying 140 out the basket just for a
Heck
single
no.
pop. You know what I mean? Not right now, at
Well,
least.
Whatnot, it was selling for like what
240,
two
what it
something with the
Ooh.
damage. It was like there was like a big scuff
Yeah.
in there, and then I was like, not.
Yeah.
And there was another one that was good for like 350, and I was like, phew.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
some
I'm saying.
pops are out there, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? The Rush one you were eyeing the other day.
It was 150. That's not
Yeah, but
bad.
that's
You
still,
know,
it was at 300 or something.
It was originally at 250.
250. Okay.
So,
when it comes to those pops, it just depends where you're at.
You know, it depends on
it depends. Like, you know what, the car notes paid, the rent's paid. I
Yeah,
got quick cash coming in. I'm about to drop something real. I'm treating myself. I'm not getting a pair of shoes. I'm getting a pop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lean off on that. Is you're collecting a hobby or addiction at this point?
So I get it. So it was both of those, but I believe it turned into a hobby now, more into a business.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Like because the addiction part, I think we left that.
I mean, it's still kind of there. You know what I mean?
It depends what pops
it depends on what pops comes out. You know, that's the addiction right there.
Because now we're waiting to see the new ones that come out. It's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna grab that.
Exactly.
Like the Elvis one, like the Elvis Gold Platinum. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Come on, I am going out for that, and I am going to find it. You know, somehow, some way. There are certain pops that come out, but I'd say it transformed into more of a hobby, pleasure, business. What can we do in the future?
Because we do want to open up our own shop one day eventually. So we will. That's why we're trying to make it more into a business.
Because they just got us into Whatnot, to where we could do the auctions on Whatnot and everything, to where we could auction pops off and everything, and that was really cool. And that opened up our eyes even more to what we already had a vision of open up a TILZ Pop shop.
That was when we first started collecting. Like the first month, then we were like, man, we can open up a shop.
We can open up a shop, man. Like, because we always think more than what we're doing on camera. We always think finish line stuff and even past finish line stuff, to where it's like, dude, we could run a business. We could be performing on stage with the songs that we're doing. Like we could do more than just YouTube. Like we need to get out and do this stuff and like be public with us.
Yeah, but Whatnot is pretty difficult sometimes. Like you have to have enough audience. You need to know what your audience wants and everything. It's a difficult.
Right.
Exactly, and we're playing with that because it was just our second one, and
we're figuring it out though. So we're trying to like do some studies on everything though. So,
but a little extra cheers never hurt,
because a lot of people like anime pops too. So
we don't have a lot.
We don't have that much anime pops, so we're like I mean, I've been starting watching a little bit of anime just to try to like figure out these pops.
But we love the opportunity to actually just do that because, like I said, it just sets in stone of what we want in the future when it comes to actually doing this and having a clientele and what they want. Okay, now we got to go out the box and get what the people want more than what we want now, and like be able to dish that out as well.
Right.
Exactly. I agree. Okay, so we also got Quick Draw McGraw. Hey there.
Quick draw.
And Popper. How's it going?
That was in my head.
You saw the quick draw.
I was already in my head. I was about to do that, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, I wanted a quick draw. The proper.
What's up?
That's funny. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So what Funko Pop did you miss out on when you first started collecting that you wish you picked up at that time?
That's a good one.
I already know, man. The Titanic pops, man. Jack and Rose.
You
remember that crap, dude?
Yeah.
I passed that up, and man, this is when we were living in California. We went to fugitive stores. We drove about 45 minutes to a fugitive store, and this was a 3 for $30 deal that they had going on, and those two were in the 3 for $30. So if I would have got those, I would have had them. And now I look at them, and people are selling those pops for like $40, $50 on Whatnot, and like I can't find them nowhere. And like I really love the Titanic movie. I really secretly I adore that movie, like the story of it and everything. Like she drops it into the back of the thing. The debate where did she have enough room on the thing, or was he just and the coldness distracted her from thinking about that. Who knows? I missed those out. I missed out. If I did get Jack, I got Jack.
Me, there was a few pops, but like, what was it? It was like that Batman. It was the Flash and it was a Flash Superman, but I actually got that gifted on
2-pack.
Yeah, it was a 2-pack. Yeah. We saw it in stores, and I was like, I missed it because we went the next week later, it was gone. But I actually got it gifted for my birthday not too long ago, so that was actually awesome. Because it was like a month ago. So 2 months ago or 3 months ago.
Yeah, exactly. and we have the mindset of that. If we don't see it now, we pass it up. We have a good visual to where if you put it out in the universe, we'll see it later someday.
So,
somehow.
Eventually, it'll get in house. Eventually,
Like even doing Whatnot.
you know,
even giving up pops on whatnot. Like some pops, like we're sitting there, like it takes a lot because like it's from our collection that we collected out throughout the year and a half, and like there's a lot of pops in the mystery box that we're like about, but we like them, but but even those like to like pack them, it's like when you breed a dog and you're getting rid of the puppies.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's like you got to, but you don't want to, and it's like it's
especially
we've been there before too.
It hurts.
Yeah,
it hurts a little bit,
especially when someone requests a pop and you're like, oh, that's actually like a collection. I didn't even put this on the wall, but I can add it, I guess. You know, whatever. You know, I'll do it. You know,
for example, someone requested Pokemon pops. I was like, we got an extra Charizard pop, and I put it up there, but no one bid it for it. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna take this off real quick because I don't want to get rid of it.
Like,
but it's just like, try to keep it for the people.
Yeah, you know? I got you. All right.
Yeah, like what happened with us is like she was looking for the Sailor Moon. What is it?
Sailor Venus with Artemis. Yeah,
and we won it, and she was looking for it everywhere.
Oh, everywhere!
It was way too much money. And then last night I won it in a bingo for her. Yeah,
that's hard right there. Just come up in a bingo.
Yeah,
that's where it's at. Like we love the bingos.
Sailor Moon, that's the anime too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to start watching that. I was about to get on that.
that line's pretty cool though. Even the boxes on those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the way they're designed and the color on them, they're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Speaking about lines, what's your favorite line of Funko?
Genre or line,
Well, I'll say. Well, I'm starting to get into like I like and like the Nickelodeon, the animation ones, you know, like the Cartoon Networks.
Right.
Like, I grew up off that. That was like what I was always watching growing up. So I was actually pretty cool because I got the Danny Phantom that came out when we first started collecting. I was like, ooh, that's hard right there.
You gotta get that pop,
you know. So that was Nickelodeon right there. So that's hard.
Even the Rugrats set,
yeah.
Like we love Rugrats.
Especially the new Rugrats.
I'm jealous of him starting that set before me because we used to have a rule like we don't have dupes and you're not allowed to collect this set and I'm not allowed to collect this one.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Same thing with us. We're like fighting over certain ones. I'm like, no, I'm getting this one. You can get that one. Okay. Like, no.
And the ones you buy together, like you bought the Donatello, he bought the Mikey. It's like, all right, bro, let me get your Mikey. I bought the 3 other ones.
Like, hey,
come on now.
You got to get to it first, you know?
Yeah, there's a certain ones out we're gonna split, like the DMX when it comes out, we're gonna split that.
Like you went out with a DMX one?
Yeah, they are. They announced
that's my favorite rapper of all time.
I was like, I'm gonna fight you on that. He's like, we'll both get it because we're just both not backing down.
Funny stories. When I transferred into 3rd grade, I used to go to a private school, and then my mom transferred me out into a public school. And I went from a totally different ethnicity to a totally different ethnicity. And I remember I was new kid on the block, the only white kid in the playground. And I had these kids like come up to me. It was 1998, right when he dropped his first album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. And they all jumped me in the middle and was dancing around me like, all right, you getting introduced. And they said, stop, drop, shut them down, up and up, shop. And they were all singing that song. I was like, I don't even know what song this is, but all right. But after that day, I was like, what the heck were they singing to me? And like, I was like, I'm a DMX fan.
Instantly fell in love.
Oh man, instantly found love. Number 1 rapper for me. And
that's
I can't.
A cool story,
good news. Like I'm ecstatic that that's the first time I heard that news.
Yeah.
That they're coming out with DMX because how many times
we've been talking about that for like since we started collecting because that's actually one of the first pops you started looking at.
Did they give an image of it? Do they?
No, not yet.
No. Can you imagine? I know they're probably going to do the first album. They got to do the first album.
He's going to be in camo.
It's going to do in the blood, probably.
But the second album with him in the blood, the second album with the white background, that pop would be.
That would be cool too.
That'd be a hard one.
They got to do all.
This one would be camo.
Yeah, this one is going to be camo, and then they're also dropping a Flavor Flav, a new Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they did that epic pop with him and the camo holding the pit bulls, like that epic photo where he's in the overalls and maybe like a little bigger pop?
A little bigger pop.
I love DMX. That's great news. That's great news. That's great news. That made my day a lot. A lot. I'm gonna
search that up later.
If I had a Mount Rushmore, it's Eminem, Elvis, DMX, and Robert Williams.
For sure. I'm waiting for Robin Williams too. Like I'm dying for them because I know they have the what is it, Jumanji one out.
Where's Miss Doubtfire at?
I
want
Miss Doubtfire.
But even if him just as him as a comedian, like
right.
I would love something, just as.
Because there's so
he was the best. He was the best, and it broke my heart when
him as Flubber holding the Flubber up.
Oh yeah, that's a good one too.
That's something right there.
You know what I'm saying? So many.
So yeah, again, if Funko, you're listening,
yes, please.
Like this here,
please.
Yeah.
So, what was your guys' first chase? Funko chase.
What was your first?
Mine was the bombshell Catwoman.
Oh, nice.
Bombshell Catwoman, the purple with the purple shades. I mean, Catwoman was just always.
I had never seen that.
You got it for a good price.
I got it for a good price.
I have it around here.
I don't know where the heck it's at. No, I think I sold it.
Did you sell it?
Yeah, I think I got rid of it.
I have a Catwoman as well, but I've never seen the bombshell Catwoman. I really love that one.
It was like a glitter, and it had the purple, right?
Yeah, it had the purple because the original one was black. And
right.
then the chase, she had the purple suit with the purple tint on the shades.
Yeah.
Oh.
It
was nice. It was a nice spot.
Yeah. Catwoman growing up, man, I was like, ever since that Michelle Pfeiffer one back in
Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah.
Oh my goodness, the way she played it, she's just
she rocked that role for sure.
You want to talk about a 3-year-old getting a crush for no reason?
I'll say my first choice would be the Grinch. It was the Grinch.
Yeah,
it was the blue Grinch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That was
Jim Carrey pop right there.
Man.
I had to get it. It was a great movie. Awesome movie right there.
Yeah.
Also need more Jim Carrey pops out there.
You have a hilarious story about that movie though, don't you? About when we went to movie theaters.
Oh man, so it was my 10th birthday when that movie came out, and we had this neighbor kid, and he was across the street, and we all went as a group. This is when actually kids hung out in the street and actually made friends and go to this kid's house, play catch. And so we had a group of
hide and go seek
at night. You know what I mean? You had that era. And so we had that in our neighborhood. So we went out as a group of friends, and I remember going to this movie theater, man. And now this day I feel like bad, man. I was like, it's tough because there's this kid that like, man, do you invite them or do you not invite them? And then, but when you're kids, you're kids.
Yeah.
You look at it back now, it's like, shit, that sucks. But I remember him buying some candy. And in the middle of the movie, he dipped. He's like, I'm going to buy him some candy. He slipped on his way back and fell, and his candy flew in the air. And he was so embarrassed. And I mean, my heart was like, oh, man, I didn't do nothing. But I had like the rest of the kids that came, the rest of the neighborhood, they didn't care. They were like, oh, man, forget him. Like, they went and grabbed this dude's candy. And I was like, dude, man, you don't need his candy. And like, he was like, and he came back. He was like, really? But we ended up becoming great friends, all of us.
Yeah.
Like in the circle is just when you're 10.
Yeah.
Embarrassment when you slip and fall around your friends. It's a cool time. You're going out and everything. But that movie and the Grinch would always stick because that was the movie we were watching.
Yeah.
It was rare that we went out to the movies to watch a brand new movie when we were kids. So but something nostalgic like that sticks to us every day.
Yeah.
It was the strawberry fruit strips.
The strawberry fruit.
Yeah, okay.
I remember. I had one.
I'm gonna say that floor must have been really dirty to fall, and then everybody grabbing his candy off the floor. Like, well, I guess when you're kids, you don't care, but just think.
I mean, that was still the era of drinking hose water back in the. You didn't know what it was.
That's a cool story too.
So, how many Funko Chases do you guys have in your collection?
I'd say together by like 20. Under 20.
Yeah, because I think we had like around 24 or something like that.
Right. But
we got rid of a few and everything, so we're like around, I say like around 20 to 15. Like
right, because we did some mystery boxes back in the days, and like we wanted to like really like give some pops. Like I said, you only got so much room for collecting pops and everything. So you're like, what can you do with it? So it's like, we want to throw out pops that we know that people would like as well. Like, we're not going to throw a mystery box that doesn't have a chase or something in there that we think someone's going to like. You know what I mean? Like, we would never do that. So it's like, and it worked a little bit. And even on Whatnot, like, we love giving people the opportunity to bid on something that is really cool. Like, it's not every day you find a chase in the wild or anywhere and then bid it for a cheaper price, because we always lower our price down on the bidding to give them, because we know the shipping We know everything. And if it's a pop that we don't care about, what up?
Especially on Whatnot, they boosted up the shipping, so it's automatically $5. You know.
Yeah, the shipping's on.
But if you're on auction, no way. Ain't it like you pay the first shipping after that? It's like $1 free shipping or $1 shipping after that. So that's not bad when you're at auction. So
exactly. But chase count is it slimmed down a bit once we like I said, once we transformed into addiction to a business. Like it kind of like, okay, what can we do?
Yeah.
To give to you in a way, you know, like our slogan when we in 2022 started was 2022 ain't for us, it's for you. You know what I mean?
That's good.
Oh, good. I love that.
So favorite store to shop for Funkos?
I'd say, man, anywhere that sells pops, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, we go to the mall a lot.
We try to go to the mall a lot, yeah.
Well, box lunch.
Because you get your automatic 3 stores.
So I mean, sometimes they have the deals going on, so you can't go wrong with that.
But you can't go wrong with Target. Target, I'd say Target over Walmart, but Walmart just won my heart with the Elvis Presley pops. So
they do have them out.
Yeah, like to drop. It depends, like what pop is dropping for certain stores. We're like, okay, that's the one we're headed to.
Yes.
Yeah, they got it.
Because GameStop really having hard pops that do be coming out too. So it's like it's just,
and you get that $5 off a month if you join.
So you can't go wrong with that too. So.
Yeah.
You see a hard pop, and it's like, you know, I could pay for that for $5.
Also, going to like local comic book stores too.
Yeah,
like
finding those
really great because there's pops like instead of going like on Whatnot or Amazon, you can actually find them there. And it's like awesome because it's like, whoa, it's right here for a jug price, $40 for, and it was like right here on Whatnot for $100. Right for 40 right here, mint.
And it's cool to find those comic book stores and those holes in the wall that like would just have those pops you don't see at Target or Walmart or the latest drops. They got some stuff that's from 2015-16 that you just see no more in the stores. So finding those holes in the wall, and we found one before, like the vintage toy stocks, the vintage toy mall, like coming out to Oklahoma. Like we found so many
there's some in the city that we haven't gone to yet.
Yeah,
Oklahoma City.
Yeah, we still got to make a trip out there.
And they're pretty down to earth people too. Those people that own their own private stores. We met lots of really nice people.
Yeah, there's one that's pretty far from us, but not that far, and he has like over 5,000 pops in his store, and I really want to get down there and check what he has.
Yeah.
just to snoop around, you know.
Like when you go to Walmart or something like that, you're pretty much on your own. When you go into the private stores, they're like, "Oh man, I'm totally like," they're all into it too, and like you have a big conversation, and you end up just having a really good experience, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially I like how like the stores like have them like sorted out too. Like you'll have your movie section, your anime section, your Disney section, your Marvel, DC. That's awesome right there. So you already know what you're kind of like going for if you want to go into too.
Oh, especially like a store that's organized. Like I love that. Like how he said, if it's like, because that's what we loved about Fugitive Toys back in Sacramento.
Was a great store too. That's what we used to like going to when we were in California. I'll say that would be the -- store right there.
That was our number one store.
Had pretty much a lot of stuff that we liked in there.
Hell yeah.
And everything was organized too.
So what is your favorite 10-inch Funko Pop?
All right,
Charizard.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with a tie though. It's the Charizard also.
Yeah.
And Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Like those two.
Right. That's a good one.
Tony the Tiger is a good one. Mine would be the Charizard and the Pikachu Target con that we got last year.
Yeah.
To find that in a while was pretty cool.
Because there was only one left.
Yeah, there was only one left, and it was in good condition, and like
put your name on it.
Oh yeah. And that was early when we started collecting. Was that first Target con? So like that was like our first like let's go out,
go hunt. And we went out for like an hour and a half. All the Targets in the
all
Bay
the
Area.
cities. Like we went to Richmond, Oakland, Fairfield, San Rafael. Like we went all up and down the Bay Area just to like see what Target cons, because we're young in the channel. We started seeing like it's almost like keeping up with the Joneses, almost like Target con's out, let's post some Target con stuff, and there were some cool pops.
And there was two pops that we didn't find. It was the Bullseye and the TILZ.
Bullseye and the Flock Tails was the only ones we didn't find out of doing that. But we found the Michael Jordan.
Yes,
that was the only one.
The last store too,
and it was in Richmond, in the hood, like a place you wouldn't veer off on McDonald Ave to go into.
Yeah,
and figure it out and be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to this Walmart just for shits and giggles. You know, like we're gonna find a pop, and it was the last one too.
Last one there too.
And some dude went in there looking for it. It was like, oh, y'all got
Start
the last
talking
one.
to us too.
Yeah, we got the last one now. Beat it.
So are you guys big fans of mystery boxes or not really?
Oh yeah, we're starting to get into like we love mystery boxes. We even like love like watching it on YouTube. I say that's pretty much what we started like. I said that was like the second thing what we started watching more was mystery box because it's like you never know what you're going to get in there.
You never know.
It's clueless. So it's like what this person going to get. Like did they get the hit? Did they didn't? You know. And
right
now since we're getting on it, it's awesome. Like because
it's
a big thing.
And even looking up the different type of mystery boxes of who's dropping what and everybody grabbing a different company and like the adrenaline on like getting the drop. Oh, did we make it in time? Like there's still like a few mystery boxes we just can't find the timing of.
Yeah, like, they sell out quick too.
But
so
the ones that we fell in love with quick was actually Mystery Girls because
Mystery Girls,
just the style of the boxes was
It's really cool.
It drew our eyes and like there's a star
and you get tokens too, so you
get
redeem some stuff too. So.
You get to redeem some stuff. Like it was cool. But there's been some ones, like I said, just recently, like what got us back to falling in love again was the last hit that we got with that Hobgoblin. We're like, you know what? Oh, we're back with mystery boxes. We're doing it again because there was a dry spell we had for a super long time. It was like,
but if that dry spell happens, though, we're gonna just push through it and we're gonna still knock them out
120%.
But like, did we notice that like epic collectibles? I think
we can never
like get those drops. You know what I mean? Like trying to get them every time they drop, but it's like always sold out every time.
But if you guys do start your own business, you'll be able to have your own style of putting whatever you want in the boxes.
Designing
amazing for people, you know?
Like 120%. If we ever start that business, it's going to be like a wine club for Funkos. Yeah. Like I swear to you, like, because I used to work for a bunch of wineries back in California. You know, and so like knowing about wine clubs, how to do it, setting it up, and like giving them the perks, starting having a party, doing this stuff. So it'd be like if we have our own shop, $50 a month, you're getting a mystery box guarantee a month. You're entered a raffle. You have a chance to be on our podcast that we're going to create. There's just so many perks if you're
do a Funko Pop battle.
You're coming to the barbecue every quarter that we're gonna throw. You know, once we get to there, we have, like I said, we have vision of like really.
Yeah, you definitely got vision.
You'll have a pop tasting.
Oh, a pop tasting.
This is a pop tasting.
All the Pop Tarts you can bring.
I love that.
So if you guys had one choice of what item that you have in your collection to get signed, who and what would you get signed?
That's a good one.
Alan Parrish, Robert Williams popping. I know it's never going to happen, sadly.
You're going to go that one?
Sadly. Oh, Alan Parrish. Like a lot of them are like they're deceased in a way, man. But if I had to pick.
Autograph. That's a good question.
Honestly, Drew Bledsoe. My Drew Bledsoe pop.
Drew Bledsoe?
My Drew Bledsoe Patriots pop because that was my first ever favorite quarterback ever. He has a very successful business in Washington running his own winery now called Doubleback Winery. And that guy, like, I mean, if it wasn't for him, there'd be no Brady either. So that guy is like a big impact, like from my first ever favorite quarterback. He wore my favorite number 11.
Number 11.
Like that's who led me to be quarterback. And then Tom Brady just escalated it to where I could play in my lifetime. So that would be a number right now off the tops. That'd be my Drew Bledsoe pop.
Since you said, yours going with Drew Bledsoe, I was going to go with Tom Brady.
Oh, you dirty dog. That'd be a good one, too.
You got to go with the
Why did I think of that?
It was either Tom Brady or So
that'd be a good one,
with
too.
The coach, that's right there.
Who the hell says Drew Bledsoe?
That's what I'm saying. If you would have said Tom Brady, I went with Michael Jordan.
I mean,
but
why the hell did I say Drew Bledsoe out of everybody?
Hey,
there's Tom Brady. Tom Brady's still alive.
You said the reason why you said Drew Bledsoe.
All right, there's my reason why. Come on.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Yours is better than mine.
He got the rings.
He's a legend.
Patriots or Boston fans.
Okay, guys. I'm just gonna say,
this guy's gonna retire. So he's get out of retirement.
Fighting over it.
Yeah. Good night or good.
Yeah. Take care, LJ.
LJ. Yep.
LJ.
All right. Good night, LJ.
All I need is food.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, for sure. Enjoy yourself.
LJ's going to sleep. Usually he has a live in like 2 hours.
Yeah,
no,
he's probably gonna.
Maybe I see you every 9 o'clock. Maybe you gotta get a nap in, man.
Yeah, gotta get that dinner in. Okay.
Awesome.
Good man.
So what favorite thing about Funko you like, and what do you dislike about Funko sometimes?
I'd say my favorite thing that I like about Funko is it brings out the nostalgia of like movie quotes, memories, what you used to love. It keeps you in your it keeps your child, it keeps you youthful, I should say. You know, it keeps you young in a sense of way. And Robert Williams said it best: you're only given one spark of madness, never lose it. And like loving these pops, we grew up watching movies, we grew up watching cartoons, all this stuff. Like we didn't sit at a dinner table as families. We opened up a fold-out table and turned on the TV and ate our dinners as kids, and that's what entertained us. And those were our dinner conversations, and we remember lines, and like just the love of that Funko brought was pretty awesome.
Right.
So the nostalgic feelings.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's what you like. What about you?
I'll say just bringing people together, because it brought me and Sick Vic together right here.
Yeah, big time.
And like a little more closer because we started doing more shows together. But also, like I seen that I have more friends also collect Funko Pops too that I didn't even know collect pops and everything. I was like, oh, that's hard. You know, that's dope. You got some dope pops. So it's like, and it brought us more closer and everything. So it's just like bringing us closer and also channels closer because we met new people during doing YouTube channel and everything.
Like even y'all lovely folks. Like I said, it's just a blessing and a half to just meet new people and talk to y'all, you know? Like it just everybody in the chat that we know every name in there.
Yeah.
We love them. We hear
love you too, I can tell.
You know, and it's a beautiful thing. It's like really honestly a beautiful thing. And we love it. And Funko did it for us. Like Funko brought so much positivity to our lives that what of it? Baby, you know, like what the heck of it? We can't wait to go on.
And also all the Comic-Con drops they be doing too. Yeah. Those are hard pops. Those are pretty dropping some hard pops.
I'd say what we dislike, what I dislike. I say
what you dislike.
It's hard for me to think about dislike because I'm such a glass half full type person, like to where I look at a lot of the good, even though there's the bad that they could do. Like I'd be like, okay, I know why and I can understand it. But I would say I think I wouldn't say it's bad, but I think they could do more publicly now. Like with shows, like with now that they see what people brought out with YouTube, what YouTube has done for Funko and everybody keeping it alive during a pandemic and like really escalating during a pandemic. I congratulate everybody that's in YouTube doing their YouTube channels to keep Funko alive during that pandemic, because that's when I started seeing channels. That's when we came out. That's why it's Sick Vic and Ill Bill, because it was during an ill time. It was during the sickness, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's why you got us, because that's when we were bred into the Funko world for y'all. Yeah. You know, so just seeing that's a beautiful thing. But I think they could do a lot more with entwining now how they could see all the people doing it now.
I mean, but I also think that's like they're still in the beginning of doing that though. So
very young.
It's always they're all going to grow with that. You know what I mean? It's always a growth.
Very young, and we see it.
And I also go with Sick Vic with that too. Also with the same, you know, they always get more growth on that.
Yeah, not a dislike.
I ain't really no disliking Funko because I mean I think we pretty much like everything about Funko. You know, all the stuff they drop, you know, it's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
T-shirts, backpacks, they got a lot of items. You know,
and they're testing things out. They're treading in some waters that fail and you don't fail, and that's business. You're gonna make some mistakes, but you got to test it out, because that's the one thing. And I also say that could add to what we love about Funko is they reach every genre of what a person loves. Just because we don't collect anime, there's millions of people that do. Just, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna hate. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna hate on it. Like I don't hate on anime. I don't hate on none of that stuff, because we know what it brings.
I'm starting to watch more of the anime. So I mean,
but that was just an example. It was an example. It's not saying anything about anime.
I'm Hunter right now. So that's awesome. I like that.
So they kind of appease to a large group of all sorts of people and all sorts of interests, and that is a good thing. That's a beautiful thing, actually. About
one
Funko.
Thing that bothers me about Funko is their website. They need to work on that, because I've missed a couple pops because of the legs and the other things, you know.
Yeah, because I was also hearing about the people, like whenever they get the con drops and they get invited into the thing. into the website, so you're selected in the ticket. And some people don't get their stuff that they select.
Right.
So that's kind of like, kind of like a bummer right there. I guess there should be like a certain amount of pops for everybody, like who gets selected, I guess.
Right.
Maybe, but then there's limited pops though too.
Yeah.
So be quick on it though.
110%. And we got to remember it's 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a very, very young business.
Yeah.
Like for how explosive it's been from what I'm seeing, it's still a very, very, and I could see the overwhelmness of it, of like, holy crap, this is actually bombing off, and people on YouTube are doing stuff that we didn't think that they were going to do with this. Let's keep creating. Let's see what we could do. It's just business stuff. And we can't wait to see, and we pray that Funko stays alive for the next 30 or 50 years.
Yeah.
We hope it does, because we see a big future for us in it if it does.
For sure. And you've told me a few times with Funkos, because I'm like still waiting on this and that. Come on, I'm looking for Evanescence pops, and right?
All licensing.
Sometimes it's licensing, and that takes time, right, guys?
And it's all relevant too. Like I noticed it's all relevant stuff.
You gotta get the rights to the people, so I guess you gotta
ask, and it takes time.
Exactly.
A lot of paperwork, and then I guess it takes probably a year worth or a couple months. So that's when we're probably able to get the drops for those.
So they've exploded pretty good, over 10 years. Now that I think about it, you really put it in perspective for me.
Very Tim, because even when we go on because they have that search bar even on the Whatnot app of like, how many pops are in this year, that year. Look for, I want to search for this pops in 2012. There's not that many pops that they made in 2012.
Right.
And like when you go to 2019, they times 4 of what they created, because they're like, oh, snaps. And then 2020 was even times 3 of that. And then they're just creating more and more, and they're dropping more to where it's more relevant stuff and it's smart, because you still got to hit the children. And right now there's a lot of older people that are loving Funko, I think, more than children. Yeah. Like I think children need to more know about Funko, and I think that's something they need to attract as well. Yes, we're going to spend the money as adults, but parents will spend the money to make kids happy as well. So they need to hit that. And I think that's what they're doing with staying relevant with what's dropping right now, instead of hitting what we loved, like getting that Miss Doubtfire pop, you know what I'm saying? Or getting that new drop that may be something until maybe me and Il Bill work there and we force that crap to them. You know?
Yeah.
And it's just like the Rugrats one. They're coming out with a new Rugrats animation, to where now they're dropping new Rugrats pops, to where we didn't have those from the first drop. Now we're getting we're getting this.
Well, now because you're getting more rights to certain characters now, because they don't have rights to have rights to Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. They got cartoon. They got rights to the show or those characters. Certain characters, I guess you can't get. Well, Stu Pickles, you can't really get Stu Pickles yet.
And God bless that.
You gotta get the rights to them.
And God bless that they came out with Girl Meets World, because I'm glad that they dropped the Boy Meets World pop.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for that show coming out, I don't think they would have dropped those Topanga and Corey Matthew pops.
Because the Rugrats came out because the new show came out on the
Paramount or whatever it is. Like, it's just a whole new stream
on that one show. Like, you have to pay monthly for it.
Even the reason why we got the Mighty Ducks set, they came out with the new Disney Netflix series, or not Disney Netflix, Disney series. Sorry. And now they decided to drop the Mighty Ducks. Yo, that was a 90s theme, and I would love that. Like, if that didn't even come out. But would it have came out if they didn't drop that? D2. Probably not.
D2.
We want the D2 pops. We want all those. But it just seems like it's more relevant if they drop something. Like, I think they would drop a new Ace Ventura if he came out of retirement and did Ace Ventura out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Like, then we would afford a Ace Ventura pop.
Well, that's why
there's hints going around that there might be a new one coming out.
Well, I heard just this weekend he retired after that Will Smith stuff. Like, it pushed him over the edge of what he saw.
Because he feels like he's more at peace anyway.
He just retired. So. He said he's going to be an all-time painter.
Yeah, but he says if something big will get him out. That's
you saw it, right? You saw it too?
I did, yeah.
Okay, cool. You saw it too. Yeah, and it has to be a role that's just like he said, it's got to be a role.
Over spectacular, like amazing.
It's got to be one of those films that people are going to remember.
Yeah. So hold on, we got Arcade in the chat. Yes, I'm wearing some makeup. Except for Proper Pop, the Popper Popper said TILZ Pop still hasn't sent us stickers though. That's not even cool, man.
Oh man, we're waiting for our post
Man,
stamps
we
to
just
come
read-
in. We ordered some
There you
exclusive
go.
post stamps, and you know the way the shipping process is on those is we got some exclusive ones. So you know the way they build the borders around our post stamps that we want to send out, it's taking a little bit longer than usual. So
So there you go, Department Properties. I hadn't forgotten about you.
patience is a virtue. But hey, see me in a food play contest. What of it?
Yeah, right.
All right, we have one more Funko question for you guys, and then we're going to move into kind of personal.
Yeah, sort of.
So what line of Funko Pops are you guys never going to be interested in collecting?
I can't.
Sorry, but anime for me. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
it's just never reached my. The only time like I'm looking at anime is for my son because he loves Naruto.
Yeah.
And like I see him watching, I'm trying to get into it because I loved Pokemon back in the day, and that's kind of like entwined with the same all the visuals and stuff. So it's tough for me.
Did
that
you say
one
Naruto?
I can't.
Naruto, like
Naruto,
Naruto,
or is it Naruto?
Naruto.
I thought so.
It's Naruto, right?
Naruto. Everybody says Naruto around
I
us.
told you.
My friend says Naruto. So
man, I wish B Great was here right now. Like, hey,
no, I was just wondering if your son is saying what's he talking about? But if you, but he says Naruto too.
Well, it was funny because I was on Whatnot for an auction the other night, and I was just looking, I was like, oh, someone had a Sasuke pop, and every time he talks about the show, he always talks about Sasuke. I was like, oh, okay, so that'll be my favorite character because the way he describes him.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm gonna buy that Sasuke pop, and I was like, be great, look, I got you a Sasuke pop. He's like, you don't collect Naruto pops?
You don't collect Naruto.
I was like, well, it's for you, man. He's like, oh, okay, I don't, man. It was pretty cool.
That's funny.
Okay. Okay. So let's move into the personal questions. So not that personal, but anyway. Is your music a hobby, or are you looking to make it a serious part of your career and channel?
We're looking to make it more seriously, like go get into more music. Cause we do have a couple music ready to go. So we're just waiting on getting everything ready to drop the music and drop the videos for it.
Because you guys have quite a few on your channel. So I was like, this seems like they're fun to listen to, and they're like, goofy and hilarious and all that.
Yeah, that's the goal.
This is going to be more of a thing down the line.
Yeah.
We're trying to do it like monthly.
Yeah.
Our goal is to usually drop one a month. But recently, it's been something that's been a spark to us of really like we found our niche that brings us more of a creative side in the Funko community and Funko world to where, because our thing was when we first did it, we researched it, be like, okay, has anybody ever done Funko music?
Yeah, and there was only one video on YouTube.
Yeah, one. And it was an acoustic player, just a cappella.
Yeah, it was a cappella. So
and it was really good. It was a really good, like, we're like, oh, this is cool. Like, this is really dope. Like, someone actually did it. And it was pretty neat. And we're like, dude, no one's done it.
No one had music videos, though, or anything like.
And with him shooting music videos in the past and us always freestyling and hanging out with our friends, we're like, dude, let's try to let's work on it. Let's see what we got.
Like working with green screen in the past too. So it's like I know how to work with the green screen. I know how to use the green screen. So let's do this. You know what I mean? We can do this. And then so he bought one. We started working with it.
Right. I bought a green screen. I was like, we got this. We're gonna make it happen. But we really do like in the future, like I feel like in the summertime, we're gonna reach out to a lot of Comic-Cons and we're really going to try to do performances at Comic-Cons and like grab all the equipment and set it up because there's no Funko music out there. And we hope that there does become more Funko music out there to where we're not the only ones doing it. And there could be bigger shows.
Yes.
There could be more entertainment than like that's something like we've always dreamed of. Like I've done stand-up comedy, so I'm used to being on stage, and he does music videos and rap before, and he's been on stage with people. To where like that's the ultimate, and we love that doing this YouTube show enhanced that idea to where it's actually a possibility now to make dreams come true, and we could be on stage and motivate people to be like, look, y'all could do it.
Oh, so it's like your bread and butter, really.
100%. And like Ill Bill said, like we got 3 songs already done. It's just doing the music video for them, but we're also getting to the point to where we want to do so much music because we had the idea to like, man, if we do a song, we want to drop a music video every time. But we're getting to the point, it's like, dude, we have so many ideas. Let's just create an area to where we can send people just to listen to our new songs without the music video and whatever song gets the most views, that's what the music video will do, like kind of like a single.
Well, eventually we're gonna start put everything, all our music that's original songs that we can put on there, like on all platforms. We're gonna try to do that, so you can download it on iTunes, or you can download it on SoundCloud,
Spotify, all the stuff. We're trying to really get our music on there.
Shazam,
you know,
so you can hear it on there. So
because what we fell in trouble with is because our thing was we love parodies. Like Weird Al was pretty cool to me back in the days, to where he could do parodies and make songs into something that was really humorous, and like you just switch it up and come up with your own words. So that was always cool and fun to do. And to be able to do that with Funko Pops, and like I said, you have so much content with Funko Pops to rap about. You could literally grab
a lot of stuff.
Hey,
a character, you can pick a character.
Deadshot, Lil Wayne, Lollipop. Those are 3 Funko Pops, and they all, you know what I mean? It's cool as crap to us to like actually come up with stuff. You just gotta have the visual with it, you know what I mean? When you do. But the problem was their parodies were using other people's beats, and when Funko first reached out to us, they couldn't utilize the song that they wanted to do, which was the "Tell Me When to Pop." The one that we did from Vallejo, where we're from, and everything. They couldn't utilize it because there was copyrights on that beat.
I thought
so. We got to make original stuff now, and we did the original song, so that's number 1 out of so many that we want to put on the mainstreams to where people can download.
But we will still be making some more parodies.
Parodies are fun as heck.
So it's just like, and if it's copywritten, it's all right though. You know what I mean? Like, we're having fun with it, doing it. So
the wet ass pop one, that was my.
I love the wet ass pop. Wet ass pops. Wop. Oh my gosh, dude, that one. When we were sitting,
he showed me the song. He was like, "Hey, Bill, we gotta do this song, Wet Ass Pops."
I was like, "Dude,
let's do it." At first, we had a feeling like, you know what? I don't think we can do this. You know what I mean?
Well, because I told him he's got to be freaking.
We're cussing.
This is our first song that we did curse words, and we try to veer from curse words. Big time, because I think that's
not with that song though.
No, that's the only one like that has
trouble for that song too. People were giving them a hard time. Meg the Stallion and
and that was our biggest thing. Is like, man, like this is our we almost didn't drop that one because of the curse words and like how we present ourselves through. Because like I said, we're raised by a Boston raised family, so cursing is like our first language. So to do 160 episodes without cursing just to have an appearance is a blessing. You might hear like maybe 2 episodes that have a boop or a cutscene because I accidentally slipped up, but we try to keep our music so like
for everybody
to where we could go to a children's hospital and perform our songs. Where we could go to this place and perform it without any issues, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, heck yeah,
that's awesome."
You know.
Yeah, we noticed that when we were watching some of the music videos, they're like a lot kid friendly. And
that's what I was thinking. I was like, Nickelodeon's gonna pick them up. I said something like that,
right? And that's the main thing is like I think a lot of people forget like what we used to be when we were 9 and 10 years old. Who do we look up to? We looked up to the 30-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds that are doing it. To where
the mid-20-year-olds,
mid-20s, and like everything. So it's like, those are the people I looked up to, and like the Robert Williams, the Jim Carreys, the Adam Sandlers. They're in their mid-20s and young 30s when I was a young teenager, just a kid, just getting armpit hair. You know what I'm saying? So like to have those people, like you just kind of want to be one of those people in a way to where
it's always like you said, like we used to sit there and watch TV all day, eating dinner, or not all day, but sit there just like eat dinner and watch TV. It's like, you know what, we want to be on the screen. We want to like be an actor. If we don't make it in sports, we could do acting, you know? Like something we can do.
Make people laugh, make people smile, and just reach a numerous amounts of audience from age 2 to 70. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just to where it's just available. But we still are who we are. Like if we go to a bar, you're gonna see Sick Vic and Ill Bill, like who we are. Of like the real outside real life, like because we maintain of what we can to keep our composure on camera as much as possible.
We're gonna say goodbye to the Proper Popper. I think he's heading out.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to see you,
and
Proper Popper.
And the Proper
Popper, brother.
And the Proper Popper says that he wants to do a collab with you guys in the future. And
hey, man, you gotta send us a hook, brother. Send us a hook.
You gotta send us something.
Send us a hook.
And then the proper popper says Box Attack did a Funko music video song that was fire.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I hope it continues. Like we hope, like
I gotta check it out.
we don't want to be the only ones doing music. We don't want to be the only ones doing things outside the box. We want to see more short skits. We want to see people doing more than just behind us and showing stuff off. We want to see people standing up. We want to see people going out more.
Right.
We want to see more entertainment, maybe, because there's so much more that if people reach deep down of what they really actually wanted to be on camera, they could freaking do it. Like 100%. Like I'm wearing a freaking Hawaiian shirt unbuttoned. I don't give a stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just kind of not gotta care. And like that's the ultimate. Like be you, be what you want to be on screen of what you always want to be.
Who you are.
It's an awesome message.
Have fun and be who you are.
Yeah, that's like with D of a Kind. She has her own channel, and she doesn't just do Funko Pop. She wants to branch out to different things.
Yeah.
Like she does makeup. She wants to do food cooking and food like weird food. Like she wants to try weird food too.
Adventures like outside, like going different places. But the way that you're talking about like music for Funko Pops, maybe I could incorporate my cooking with Funko Pops or something. Just the way.
100%.
Yeah, that'll be awesome right there. Like always have a pop with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's Guy Fieri pops out there to where you can have a Guy Fieri pop holding you and like you could challenge yourself into a Triple G challenge. You know what I mean? Like I love the cooking channel. I love cooking.
Well, so you can also like pick a pop that you like and then just like be like, all right, what food did this character
What was their favorite meal?
What was their meal right here?
What would they eat or something?
Yeah, and you make that meal right there.
If you get an Elvis pop, you know exactly what to make. A peanut butter and banana bacon jelly sandwich.
Yeah, for sure.
And you get to post that and like take a bite and review it.
And you got like
video. I never even thought of it that way.
And it's just like the Betty Crocker stuff to where you got your partner right next to you to where he tries to put on, be like, yeah, you know what? That's good stuff.
That's really awesome.
What are y'all thinking? And you got your test. You know?
Yeah, for sure. And that's
but it's so much stuff that could be so creative because like we love the mystery boxes, we love the unboxings, we love everything.
Yeah.
Like one of the ones we really liked was Don Jarlin. The mustache from Slapshot Pops. Like when he did the news with the mustache, like that's out the box stuff that we love to see, like where you're just you don't care what people are thinking. Like you put on a mustache, you put on a suit, and you're in a character. You're in character.
Yeah,
like
you're in character all day. So that's awesome right there. Just being a character on screen. Yeah. Everybody loves that right there.
Like even when you see BOP in his costumes and he gets his macho man, and he's like that's
fun. That's
we love seeing acting and like you could entwine it into your channel. You could do anything like that. It's what's necessity. It's a necessity.
That's funny how you say that because like last year, you know, the Funko Fair, we kind of did a news thing where I was dressed up and she was dressed up, and we had one of our co-hosts be the sports guy. So we would pan to him and he would like, say all the
here's the
sports
news.
pops.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
These for fun.
It was a fun time. I like enjoyed that whole video because it was so creative and fun.
It's fun.
And that's what it's all about right there. It's fun right there.
But it also is very time consuming. Like those gigs are like, oh my gosh, that's the editing, the getting the new costume or like coming up with lines because it's almost like you got to create your own script in a way. You can't really wing that stuff when you're in character. You got to actually write your stuff out and be like, okay, this is what I got to say.
This is my main
Let's not skip a beat. We're talking about this. Let's do it like how we watched it on TV and be professional as possible with what we have.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
And it's so cool. It's so cool to be creative that way.
No, I love it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah. All right. Ready?
Okay.
You can go.
Okay, guys. Okay, so who comes up with the beats, the lyrics, and the general ideas for your music videos?
Both. So we both we go through everything and like with so the first one was beats, right? We look through everything. Like we go through everything. We have we go since I don't know since we started the first song, the Funko Pop Star song. We've just been looking through songs ever since to this day to find out. Sometimes it'll be like the same songs we did now, and like 4 months from now, we're like, we heard that song. We can still do it. You know, did it hit us right now? Can we do it now? Or
Right.
are we ready for that yet? Or we can do that later on or something.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of times we'll be driving and you just throw on your Amazon shuffle playlist and like you go like a lot of the times like we like hitting songs that like a lot of the new school stuff we don't know, but instead of WAP was one that's just very like it sticks out.
Yeah.
So but like we love hitting old school songs that we knew growing up to where it's easier for us to rap it because we rap it out loud. We know the flow. Like we're rapping it while we're taking showers or cleaning the garage or doing something. So we hit those songs that we love and like, we can make a Funko Pop.
Also, like sometimes we'll be like, I hear them in the shower and I hear them just making like a random like,
I'll be like
a random flow, a random twist to a song to add a Funko in there or something like that.
I'll be in there hitting it because I will always buy pops. You know what I mean? Like I'll just switch the lyric goes randomly in the shower. It works. You know, like it just.
Like stuff.
Right. Oh, we could put that word with that word and switch that word with this word.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
but when it comes up with lyrics, we're very we come up with our own. I come up with mine. He comes up with his. Yeah. Sometimes it's very motivational because he'll knock out a verse before me, and he'll be like, "Hey, I'm done.
Hey, I'm done. I'm about to start dropping it.
I'm about to record mine. What are you gonna do, Sick Vic?" And where I'm like, "All right, I gotta write my stuff now." Because me, like, I used to freestyle a lot. Like my thing was freestyling, and it was okay. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna bust a freaking freestyle right now for y'all and just be plush.
You know, Funko freestyle. Funko freestyle for him is a little hard.
It's a little different. So like he taught me how to write because he used to write his raps.
Yeah,
and like
I was writing whenever I was 14. I started writing. I learned from my cousin. He taught me how to write the bars out and everything. Right. So I just started doing that, and then started practicing, and then
because our cousin used to rap all the time. Yeah. But like coming up with lyrics, but we'll sit here and we'll help each other because we'll lay it down and be like, "Hey, no, take away that word and put this word in.
Say this, let's say this,
or just take that word out completely so it fits and it's on beat.
You might say too many words, you know, like sometimes it's like 4 to 5 words.
And don't get me wrong, we'll have moments where we'll sit there and look at each other like, bro,
like, nah, man,
my words are fine.
He's
like, no,
just say it this way, man.
Yeah, no, you need to change. So we help each other out with that.
And it's like, oh, okay, we're keeping
it. We're very collaborative with that, and like, we could be stubborn sometimes. Like, no, that's good. But you sit there and listen to it 3 times, like, you know what, this dude's right. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to my brother for once, even though because I just he's my brother.
It's like sometimes we'll do so many takes on it, and we're like, you know what, this sounds good. And like, nah, it's not good.
Right.
Then we're like, come on, man.
And we'll compete. We'll compete with each other. Who comes up with like the best? Like, are you gonna finish the song first, or am I? And he'll finish. I'm like, dang. I gotta come up, but I'll hear his stuff, and I kind of have an advantage. Okay, let me say this and this and that because he already said this. Right. So it works out. It's really fun. Like, and like it's really. There's so many songs that we want to do, but we can't because they're like
because if we did the songs, like we wouldn't have no video for it. It'll be just an art cover.
That's why we want to go into
there's so much stuff stuff like I want to do, like get into like different doing different animated work, like how the Funko does their cartoons.
We want to do a cartoon video.
We want to do a video like that with
us.
That's our next. And, start knocking out videos like that because that's fun. Seeing a cartoon rapping and then like all the other Funko Pops rapping as cartoons.
Y'all remember Trapped in the Closet, right? The music video Trapped in the Drive-Thru. Trapped in the Drive-Thru with the parody of Trapped in the Closet from our character Weird Al. And he did the cartoon version where he was in the Drive-Thru.
Yeah.
Like, that's back in the days. But we want to make a cartoon. Like, we really want to make it animated to where, like I said, it's more... Also, it pushes it back 10 years to give it more kid friendly. Like it pushes our genre 10 years from what they see from now to where now, it's cartoons to where now they see Sick Vic as a cartoon Funko Pop and him as a cartoon Funko Pop with the same movement. It's just taking time to find the right people and making that happen. But we really want to do more music videos in that style,
right?
In that type of.
There is so much I could do on the computer. So I mean, I could do more. There's so much stuff I know I could put more into there because I did a lot more that a lot of people we haven't seen in the Funko world and everything. So it's
there's so much stuff.
It's just doing certain stuff that I want to do. It's I can't do it. It's all right, we got to pay for this stuff now because I know I can't do it.
Right.
So you can also push yourself back to when AHA came out with theirs and they were what's that song? Take on Me. And then like the old style of cartoon sort of whatever.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
And even Kanye West did a good time in his area where he did some good cartoon music videos.
Like the coldest winter.
The coldest winter, and then with the whole it was a beautiful thing. Like even like Eminem had some a lot of people have some cartoon videos.
Right.
Like where it's just you just pay someone like, hey man, hook this up. Like just go with the lyrics, go with what's in the background.
I'll tell you my stuff a little
I'll give you my storyline.
Yeah.
But turn it into your stuff and let's make it happen.
But some people like they have like certain amount of characters they only could do. So it's like we have to like do our research on that.
Because like our biggest thing is like a lot of music videos. Like it's tough to do parodies because some of them have like groups of a large crowd of people.
Yeah.
In their music videos. Like the first one we did, like Bieber, he had people dancing around him, putting this on. Like we had to do it with just us. So the parody wasn't like all the way, but if we turn it into a cartoon, we could add those people.
Yeah.
Make that crowd to where it's like a legit parody. Like that video
They'll
is
say Funko Pops are on the wall and everything. And
yeah.
all this other stuff. Because I mean, we would have like put it on the wall, but we were like running out of place at the moment.
Right.
So
I mean, and
like,
it was the beginning.
Can't really do it here.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna be in trouble.
But there's so many things. Even like the Old Town Road parody that we did, we would mimic it exactly as that music video in cartoon version, but just as us as the Funko Pops, and everybody's a Funko Pop in the cartoon.
Right.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Extras either, like extra people, you just have them as cartoons. So that
and they're dancing, doing some stuff, and like and like figuring it out.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
All right.
Okay, we kind of already touched on this one, but do you collect anything else other than Funkos?
Pokemon cards still.
Pokemon cards, and then I'll say probably some random sports cards every now and then.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I try to if anything, I try to get some Allen Iverson shoes, like the questions. I mean, those are like my favorite shoes. I try to get. I have like probably have. Like,
he has a good collection of Iverson shoes.
I say I have like 5 or 6 pairs of the questions,
and they're dope.
I plan on getting some more. Like I want to get the Candyland.
Oh, okay.
Like they're pretty nice. They're like white, like they're like the white pearlish, like the pink and purple polka dots on the toe.
That's pretty dope.
And they have like a grass tongue. Grass tongue, so it's pretty tight. So it's like a little like a fuzziness on the tongue. Fuzz. So it's pretty hard. It's Candyland,
Yeah.
Mine's was obviously Pokemon cards. Like my son loves Pokemon cards. Every time I bring a pack of Pokemon cards, he's like, "Yeah, let's go." So he's really loving that, and that actually kind of brings good nostalgia from when I was his age, being 11 years old and still opening packs. And I know that feeling, so I know what he's feeling when he sees packs coming in from a dad saying, "Hey, I got 2 packs for you." I know what that feels like in a way. So I love that. So we love still collecting. We bought a new binder. We're collecting those.
Oh yeah, the binders look nice too. We got a lot of holographics.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty fun. And one of the main things like I've always collected was Elvis memorabilia.
Yes.
Like I love Elvis. A lot of his CDs.
Let me get one real quick.
Yeah, I got a bunch of I collect the dolls. Like all his CDs. Like I went to a few concerts back in Vegas. Not in '77.
Okay.
But I went to the Vegas stuff. I try my best to get everything I can Elvis, but this is like the stuff I collect, like
the Elvis one,
like the old.
Oh no way!
I need one more. I got 3 out of the 4. I just need the blue suit.
Oh no, you just gave me one away.
No, I got it. It's over there. It's over there. I got it. But yeah, anything Elvis. Like I got Elvis Pez, CDs, posters. Blankets. Like my goal is like when I have my man cave, my personal man cave is just gonna be Funko and Elvis. Like it's just that's the dude was like the ultimate performer. The way he carried himself on stage is how I want to carry myself.
Pretty much when you see Ill Bill and Sick Vic on a split screen, you'll see his man cave with Elvis up in there.
Yeah, because eventually, like we come to the conclusion like we're not always gonna live together. You know what I'm saying? We're not. It just doesn't happen.
It's just the time.
It can.
Right? I mean, it could,
but our wives and they're gonna have to deal with some stuff.
Oh yeah,
no one's gonna want to live the full house life,
right?
Yeah.
But we know eventually, like it's gonna come to okay, we're on split screen, this and stuff, but you'll see a bunch of Elvis stuff in my room. He's the king, man. I mean, what of it?
And my aunt collects a lot of Elvis stuff. I just sent her like 3 Funko Pops, and I'm gonna get her the album soon.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm stoked about the new movie coming out. Did you see the trailer?
No, I haven't yet.
Treat yourself.
The trailer's hard.
Tom Hanks is playing the Colonel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
So movie, the trailer will definitely excite you if you have a little piece of Elvis love in you.
The trailer is like really dramatic.
Oh,
right there. It's hard. You know what? I want to watch this. You know,
I cannot freaking wait, and I can't wait for them to drop those Elvis pops because it's
they're
coming
gonna
out.
come out.
You know they're gonna come out with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
Oh, and I can't wait for that crap to come out. I'm so stoked, like that movie, and I'm so stoked because this year they came out with a new Batman movie,
Right.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're coming out with a Elvis movie. That's my favorite. I'm just like,
2022.
man, I feel like this is the year, man. It's
Year,
2022.
yeah.
This is some year because I told myself when I turned 33, some epic stuff is about to happen. You know,
Right.
epic stuff is about to really happen when I turn 33.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Which music video that you've made so far is your favorite?
That's a good one.
Oh, it's a tie between oh man, no.
Yeah,
So
I mean, so I like.
shoot. If I had a rank,
Hold on, let me go.
go for it, man. What's your favorites?
I like Whatnot. I like Whatnot app because that was like the first
that
green
one.
screen, and
Yeah.
it was like how the video was. I actually kind of like edited how it was,
It
kind of,
was-
and I was
it
like,
was
okay, this
exact
is actually
parody.
how it was. This is dope. So I kind of like mimicked the video exactly on that one.
Yeah.
Just with pops though instead of the girls.
Right. Oh man, I
So,
could like
I mean,
rate them, man,
that
because
one-
there's so many
yeah.
good moments.
And also the Tell Me When to Pop. That was a great one too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just because it was from Vallejo, like it was cool to
Yeah.
like
Do that
make
one.
a parody from a guy that was from the same town that we're from, E40,
Mhm.
from being
Yeah.
from Vallejo, and like even because what it did is it reached a crowd that we're from, like where we're back home, because you know when you do something new, like where you're from doesn't really follow what you do.
Yeah.
But when you do something, they're like, "Oh snap, this is it." So, like we had friends and family that saw that more than they saw the other ones, I should say, because it's from Vallejo. It's from where we're from. So a lot of our friends from Vallejo were like, "Oh snap, they're trying to do a parody of E40. Let's see if these guys screwed it up or not."
Yeah.
You know,
And they liked it.
and they actually liked it, so
So
it was an
that was
awesome
hard.
thing.
Oh, there you go.
But I say mine's was the Kelly one.
Mhm.
The Kelly one, because there's so many good stories between that music video where I dressed up as a chick and
Yeah.
like I shaved my face and I had the wig. So fun fact, when I moved out here, like I had a car and I was making payments on it, but I knew I was making a sacrifice coming out here, but they caught me. So I stopped making payments on my stuff. Like I was like, all right, look, I'm moving out here. I'm making a sacrifice. I'm just going to see what happens. And it was a bad decision. Ladies and gentlemen, don't do what Sick Vic does. He learns from his mistakes. So I'm dressed up as a woman
Oh no.
doing this music video.
Yeah.
And they
This is-
repo my car in the middle of the music video. And I'm dressed as a woman.
Yeah,
So
so,
they're thinking all sorts of things.
Like
So-
everybody like, what the
and if we both come outside, well,
and he was beerless
Bill,
Bill.
I was beerless.
Beardless Bill.
Yeah.
And everybody was there. I mean,
Oh
super
my
guys.
God. That music video is probably the most memorable because like the car got repoed. It's like
I heard something when we were editing one time.
Yeah.
I mean, while we were filming, and I
Yeah.
was like,
What the heck is
that's
that?"
usually the neighbors, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just door shutting or something like that.
Oh,
you know,
man.
going in the garage.
because we did a scene outside. My car was there. I remember it. Like that was the first scene outside. My car was there. And we're done. We're like, all right, let's shoot a scene inside. As we're inside, we're like, all right, we're done inside. Let's do one more outside. Walk outside, and I was like, gosh, what's
Hey, Bill,
sun
man.
seems a little freaking different, dude.
Hey, Bill, man.
Like,
yeah,
like,
man,
there's
the
a lot
car's
more
gone.
room out here. I was like, dude, did someone steal my car?
Was that the car?
And I was like, oh no, it happened. They got me. And then I thought about when I bought the car, I had the automatic theft sensor on there,
Yeah,
so they could find me real easy.
Yeah.
They
easily.
found me real quick because I was only out for like 3 months, and they're like, we got you.
So we-
And I was just like, I just imagine
Yeah.
like if I walked out there as they're doing it, like what if I jumped on the hood of the car dressed as the woman?
Yeah,
And like he was still filming it, and it was like in the music video. I was like, man, only like what if?
that would have been cool, actually.
Like what if? Like hey, and this guy's like, oh shit! Like this guy's like, what's happening? Am I getting beat by
yeah.
I'm running. I'm taking my heels off, running after him. Like I was like, oh man.
Oh, that's a good one.
But yeah, that one I say the Old Town Road because we did that at my grandfather's lot. And we were able to add family at the end of the video. Like you see my mom's side of the family at the end of the video.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it was a straight outside, no green screen, and we were sweating our balls off.
It was 103.
Oh my God. If you go to that video, just imagine us doing that in 103 degree weather.
I try to like contrast it so you don't see the sweats and that.
This dude's back.
Like,
this
my
dude's back
chest
was a see-through t-shirt
right
contest.
here. Everything was like wet. I was like, man, I got a white shirt on. Right
we had to film
his.
We had to film his scene first because of how hot it was, or else he would have looked like a wet t-shirt contest.
Yeah.
We would have seen all the piercings and everything he had.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But yeah, that was a very memorable one, and just because it was just out in the wild and country, it was a country song, and we haven't done anything country, and we usually stick on the hip hop side. To do a country song that's entwined with hip hop was, and to him with his deep voice, Funkos in the bag. I was like, damn, dude.
I was like, I can do this, Sick Vic. I got this.
He always has the toughest roles.
Because I found the song, I was like, hey, Sick Vic, we can do this song, man.
I was like, you gotta do first. I'll be Billy Ray. I'll be Billy Ray. I'll be Miley Cyrus's dad.
I guess I gotta go deep voice, man.
Yeah, you go deep voice. Same thing with Megan Thee Stallion. He had to be Megan Thee Stallion. That's harder. That's harder. That's a lot harder.
It's tough.
Follow me. Gotta make money.
At first, I didn't know what she was saying in the raps.
You know, I know that's exactly.
I had to like actually pay attention to listen to it now. I was like, oh, I gotta study this song now.
Follow me, step to me, gotta me.
And it was like, all right. And I was like, okay, it's only like 12 bars. It's not even that much, but she just rapped it hella fast.
Yeah. And even to play Keek the Sneak, like this dude being Keek Sneak. Yeah, tell me, I was like, dude, you got the tough ones, man.
Yeah,
you definitely
do. Boys. Yeah, man.
And we always have debates with that with certain songs. Like, okay, you're doing this verse and I'm doing this verse.
And I'm always doing the hardest verse.
And I was like, nah, dude, you gotta do this.
And I'm always doing the hardest verse, and you gotta do the hard verse. Yeah.
Well, that being said, then, which music video was the most difficult to create?
Ooh, Two Pops. The one with the least views.
No, I'm trying to think. Was it Two Pops?
Two Pops, man. We had, you know how much we had to walk and sweat and like carry pops everywhere.
Oh yeah, Two Pops for that one. Maybe for you on that one.
Yeah,
it's not really on that.
Not
one.
for him because the editing. He's thinking about the editing.
I'm thinking about the editing.
I'm thinking about actually like for Two Pops. Like if you go to that music video, we went all around downtown Tulsa, and we had a duffel bag with hundreds of pops out the box. So we had to like. Because we don't collect out the box pops, we usually keep them in box. So we had to undo pops that matched because the song was called Two Pops. So we like usually try to keep two pops that like are the same type, like Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. We got two pops, one for me, so it was another solo pop, and one for the bros, another solo pop. So it was like mimicking that.
And also it was also 100 degrees.
100
I was gonna say
degrees
like
that day,
but it was still 100 that day because it was like a week after the Old Town Road we did.
Oh my gosh. And the scene to where we were on the top of the rooftop, we had to climb 10 flights of long staircases with a duffel bag and like
that one bag full of pops.
Yeah. That one to me like took the most effort, I should say, for my part.
Yeah.
My part. Because usually I'm just in front of a green screen. I just gotta do it. He sits and edits.
I'm like, all right, man.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm gonna let it sit for a day. I'm gonna think about it, let my body chill, and then I'm gonna edit this. Sometimes I'll get on it at night, but
okay.
But I'll say the most difficult one though would be WAP or Original Funko. But one of those, I said WAP because WAP was like a week.
What about the
I think it was WAP because it was all
WAP. What about the ones where we moved the mouth? The
okay, so that took a little longer too. So
because we had
those three videos. I say when we do the green screen videos.
Yeah, green screen takes a lot.
But I mean, the Whatnot app one though actually was kind of quick.
That was cool. Well, we didn't have to add pops in it.
We didn't have to add too much pops. We actually green screened those pops.
Yeah, we green screened those Funko Pops to make them look like they're on stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made it like everything you see in there. We're in a living room, like just with a blank green screen and a light in front of us and a camera.
Oh no way. Okay.
It's so trippy. Like if you feel that stuff, if you saw like the behind the scenes, you'd be like, how the hell did these guys do this crap? The background they got.
Because sometimes you might see the floor, like, because we have to like have it flap on the ground too, like a little bit, because the thing's not that long, and we're like what 5'11", 5'9".
Yeah.
So it's like the thing's a height, so we have to make sure. All right, if you walk too much, it's gonna like mess up the green screen. So
you gotta be squared in.
So you have to make sure everything's squared and leveled, and make sure everything's flat. Because if you move too much, or if you do too much, like kicking or whatever.
Right.
You might miss your arm. Your arm might get off like this.
Your
and you're
arms
gonna have
all onto the side, like
and if I slide you over, your arm's gonna be cut off.
Yeah.
Now because it's not in there.
He'd be like, "Hey, put your arm." I'll be like this. He'd be like, "Put your arm." I'll be like, "Okay."
yeah.
All right, get him in there. Get him in there.
So it's like, unless we have to like probably get 3 or 4 of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And put them together, and then we could probably do more stuff.
But even the Touch It parody one, I think, was a lot of the time too, because it was strictly green screen, and this guy had to like take every Funko Pop and move their mouths,
Yeah, to
like edit. Like we had to find, we had to find Funko Pops with mouths because a lot of them don't.
Yeah, I know.
Like a lot of them don't have mouths, so we had to find Funko Pops with mouths. And
but I mean, I've done the talking like I said, 1 or 2 videos in a music video before that I did like 3 years ago. I did the mouth talking before, so I was like, you know what, Sick Vic, because he had the idea like it'd be dope if we had the mouth talking.
Turn it up.
That'll be dope. Let's do that. I did it before, so I was like, let's try it, and we did it. And then
like it's not every day you can have a Funko Pop say "What of it."
Exactly.
Yeah.
What of it?
It just takes a little. It just takes a little time. It's a little like
Yeah.
And sometimes I gotta learn to step away because I'll be over him like
it's just.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you should put this. He's like, dude, back the heck up and let me do what I do. I was like, you got it, Dr. Dre.
Until I get done, then let's critique it after. Then we can like, all right, let's throw this out, take this out. Because he gives me ideas as we're doing it, so I'm like, all right, that's cool. I'll remember that as I'm finishing it with these 20 steps real quick.
And I'll sit here pacing back and forth, trying to not get pissed off. Like, come on, do it.
I'm still on the same one still. I'm like, dang, come on, man, hold on.
Yeah. So it's kind of like in an artistic painting. You know, when you start a drawing and people walk in and you're 5 minutes into that drawing, and be like, what the frick is this? This looks like ass.
It's like, man,
like, and so that's me. Like half the time when I walk into like him in the first 10, 30 minutes of the video, I was like, hey man, you should have this. He's like, dude, I'm just laying down the gaps.
I'm just getting
He's like, I ain't even laying this down yet. So I gotta hold the patience. Because I don't miss Eddie, so I gotta sit back, relax, read a book or something.
Oh, you're gonna throw me under the bus, aren't you?
I totally feel you. Like I'm the editor when we come to videos.
Gonna throw me under the bus.
And I'm like editing away, and she's like, "Oh, can we add this and that?" I'm like, "Let me just do this stuff first, and then come in."
We'll get there in a second.
We'll get there.
And it's in here. I'll remember. Just give me a second. You know.
Yeah.
What I mean?
I got better.
But then, like, he'll come back out with another idea when I'm about to do his idea. But do this one. I'm like, well, which one do we do first? Which one do we want to do first? Or this one? Because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, all right, scratch my last idea. Let's do this one.
And then half the time he'd be like, I can't do that. I'm like, what do you mean you can't do it? Get it? Like, you don't know how to do this to that?
And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, I know how to do it.
I know how to do it. I got it. You're right.
Just gotta take a couple of thinking.
I feel bad. I'm just like Sick Vic, and you're just ill Bill.
Like with the whole editing process.
Do that. Why can't you do that? And he's like, can you just F off?
Hey, even with the thumbnails, hey, nah, put this. He's like no. Just I was like, nah, man, we should do this and that and that. So I take care of a lot of the writing and stuff, and he does all the editing. He's like, dude, you gotta do something. I was like, okay, I'll comment back to everybody. I'll do the writing. I'll say this. I'll do that. I'll take care of some stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like important to the team to where I'm taking care of some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Good team, man.
Oh yeah, I give ideas.
Nah,
all right,
that's,
boys.
That's what we need, though.
I throw out some golden eggs here and there.
All right. So if you could pick any music artist to collab with on a song and a video, who would it be?
Drake.
Drake.
Right.
Okay.
I like Drake.
Just because of I know what's going to happen. It's going to be a hit. It's going to be known. It's going to be out there, and it's also a business.
Drake.
Because just
like Drake, okay.
That's him or Lil Wayne is up there.
Lil
He's a goat in my eyes.
Right, I'm gonna go Bay Area legend. I'm probably go with E40. You know,
E40 would be a dope.
Right.
It'll be a dope video to have a Funko Pop video with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, huge! Especially if he saw because we've been trying to spam him to see the what the pop or the song that we know not what the pop the tell me when to pop. Tell me when to pop video. We've been trying to hey dude, someone show him. So he'd be like, yeah, what to do?
He follows me on my other account,
Yeah.
so I mean, because I do my music videos on there because we're
Yeah.
usually follows a lot of people from Vallejo and everything. So
Yeah,
he followed me on there, so I'm pretty sure he's seen it or something like that. Like Net the Pharaoh, he's seen it.
yeah. Nefertaro, the Vallejo legend.
Mm-hmm,
he's seen it
big timing
because he went to school with Nefertaro, so he's good friends with
we grew up with
Neferaro.
each other. So
Yeah.
pretty good.
Okay.
Vallejo has a lot of good talent, a lot of good underground artists, and a lot of talent that hasn't been exposed yet, and that needs to be because Vallejo is it's hidden. It's a hidden place.
I'll say Post
CC
Malone, too.
Sabathia came from Vallejo.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But
All
I'll
right,
say-
Blaze, hold on. How long does it usually take to finish a song and also a video?
Wait,
So
it
I'll say-
depends.
Depends.
Okay,
Oh,
song.
A song.
Okay, so a song like we could like have I could like have mine's like halfway done, and then I just gotta like either wait on him or he can have his done. I'll wait on him. So it could be like
I think writing takes the longest.
Oh.
yeah.
Writing takes the longest. Recording doesn't take that long. We're usually really good at like when we read it.
But we gotta be in the mood though to record though. It has
Right.
to be in like a certain mood. We just can't just like all right, I'm just gonna do it. Sometimes I might just wake up and just hop in and just all right, I'm gonna do this real quick.
And a lot of times,
right when I wake up, I don't know. Usually it's just like my voice is different, probably, or I don't know.
and sometimes I gotta wait for him to wake up to open the computer and be like, "Hey, man, I'm not messing anything up, right? I could do this, you can do that." You know, he's like, "You can do the basic."
do it, man."
But he taught me a lot to where now, like, if I'm here by myself, like, and I find a beat and he has it on there already, I could just click and delete it if I don't like it, and just keep practicing. Like, there's a lot of times to where, trust me, there's like the WAP one.
Yeah. We did. We did that,
honestly.
we
I
did
was
that at one. We did that at 1 a.m, 2 a.m.
I was like honestly buzzed at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do this song.
Work. He was like, I got it ready, and I was like, man,
I'm like, I got this song. Let's do it. I feel the vibe.
So,
like I'm feeling like kind of like WAP-ish right now.
It took him a couple takes.
It took a couple takes, but I had it.
But he did it. And I was like, all right.
But I had the attitude.
His in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I did my lyrics in 15 minutes. Done. Boom.
And I said mine's.
Amazing.
I took a couple tries on that because I was going fast on that one. So
sometimes I'll lay it down and I'll look up at Bill and be like,
35 minutes. 35 minutes because I got it. And I'm like, okay, I got it. No, wait, I didn't get it. All right, I got it. No, wait, I got it on this one. Hold on. Blake, be great. Where you at? Hear this one. And they're like, okay, yeah, that one's good. I'm like, all right, yeah, that one's good.
And some moments we vibe better with each other in the room, and sometimes we're like, hey, get the hell out of here.
Get out of here, man. I don't want to be around you.
I don't want to be around you, pacing around, saying, hey, switch this up. Just get the hell out of here. Let me lay my stuff down.
You're making me nervous, man. Come on, get out.
Because we're still brothers. You gotta understand. We still talk to each other like brothers. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
120%. Like, beat it. I'm recording my stuff now.
Right.
All right.
Are you guys ready for D's teas? We're gonna
D's trivia.
D's trivia.
Let's do it.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, starting with Sick Vic, and then we're gonna go to Ill Bill, and then Sick Vic and Ill Bill, and okay.
Snake action. Let's do it.
Okay. So we've got 5 for you first. Okay, Sick Vic. Okay. What family did Mrs. Doubtfire say she worked for from England?
Got me on that one.
Man, the Hillard family is what he watched. Good gosh.
I remember this moment when he's applying for the job.
I thought I'd give it to you, dear.
Yeah. You're on the right track.
Whoa, I'm in the scene. That he worked for in England? I know he said he slammed a few children here and there.
I remember like they were talking.
Dude, that's a good question. That's a great question for Miss Doubtfire movie. I'll start.
This question is gonna be like
tough. Oh, it's the Queen of England? Family?
No. There's a part where she says, "Oh, the Smith family." He says, "No,
the Smiths."
No, not the Smiths, the Smites. He says,
Smites.
The Smites. He's like, don't say it wrong. Say the Smites.
The Smites.
Did you remember that part?
Yes. Gosh darn it. Good for you. Thank you. I love that question. I love that question.
Good question.
I love the Smites.
Yeah, the Smites. There you go.
Right, ready?
Okay.
What's your name? I thought I gave it to you, dear.
Yeah, that was good. Okay. Okay, so this will be a little easier. Who played Daniel Hillard?
Daniel Hillard? Oh, Robert Williams.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I got one. Let me get one in the bag.
Okay. How old does Chris turn at the beginning of the movie at the house party?
Oh, yeah, I think I ain't gonna say I can't because it's your question.
This one I didn't know.
He didn't turn because 13 was it 13? No, did he turn 12? 15. I'm gonna say, gosh, do you know?
I'm gonna go with 12.
I think it's 12, dude, because he didn't turn 13 yet.
I don't think he turned 13
because he was like before his big 13th. Is it 12?
Yes, it was.
Let's go because it's before the big
I don't think
13.
it was 13. I'm gonna go with 12
He was like, "Mom's not going to be home in for a couple hours."
Yeah. 12 years old.
And then he gave his heart the. Yeah, I remember that scene. That was a great scene.
Okay. After Mrs. Doubtfire catches her breasts on fire, what does she declare?
I thought I was going to
my
get hot
first-
flashes. It's my first day as a woman. I thought I was going to get hot flashes.
Yes. Okay. I didn't have to say
Oh, yeah.
do it.
I got that one.
My first day as a woman and I'm getting hot flashes.
First day as a woman, I'm already getting hot flashes.
Yeah.
It's like, even if you did all of them, he's like, wow, this holiday smells like burnt rubber.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's all, God, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
He's all pinch of basil. Ah, damn.
Yeah.
He dumps it all in there. Yeah, that's a great.
That was a good part too. Oh my god. Okay. Where does Daniel get the name Mrs. Doubtfire from?
Off the newspaper.
Awesome.
Right off the newspaper ad. He was like, Miss Doubtfire. Oh, and he pointed, he's like, Doubtfire.
He was looking at
Yeah.
You to now, Doubtfire, dear. I can hip hop, bebop, dance to your drop, and yo, make a whip a cup of cool.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. I'm a raptor, doing what I can, trying to do everything to the appearance of man. Yo, see me. I'm living beneath the soil. I'll be back, but I'm coming as oil.
I remember that part too. Okay, now I'm gonna give your brother a chance. Okay,
All right.
Ilbo? But your questions are different.
Yep.
Okay. So, what health condition does Miguel have in the show Cobra Kai?
Oh, what was it? Was it like asthma, right?
It's
Yeah.
asthma. Very good.
It was
Awesome.
asthma. You know, I was
Good
like,
job,
man,
Il Bill. You picked the movie
I
you
was
just
like, I
recently
forgot.
watched, huh?
Oh.
I was watching it a couple months ago. It was a couple months ago. I was watching it.
Good stuff.
All right. Cobra Kai Dojo was initially run by whom?
What is it? Cree, huh? Cree Reese, right? Or Johnny? Wait, Cobra Kai or Johnny Lawrence? Wait,
You almost
wait,
said
hold on, wait.
that sentence there. Pick
Hold
one.
on. Say the question one more time.
Cobra Kai Dojo was initially run by whom?
Cree, right? Reese. Right? Is
Yeah,
that
John Kreese. But you said something. You said this and that. And I was like, which question or which answer you go with?
Yeah.
John Kreese. Yes.
Okay.
See, I
I
don't
know
know.
there's a crease in it.
I know it's Cree. I didn't know his first name.
You got it. You got it.
Well, I don't even know what was that. What was the first name I said?
You said, I don't know, something crease.
Something Kreese.
I
Yeah.
said something Crease. I don't know, but I know it's Crease though.
Half a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, half point.
I'll take that.
Okay. Who plays Danny LaRusso in the show? Hopefully.
Damn, LaRusso, man, I gotta know his actual name.
Yeah, man.
No.
I forgot. Yeah, man. You know, you got.
Yeah, man.
Shoot, you got me on the spot. I don't know his name.
Not at all. Nothing.
It's on the tip of my tongue. I see the name. I
Brr.
can't. No, give me. I lost on that one. Say the name, Sick Vic.
No, I can't say it either. Sorry. I was hoping you said the name before I did. I was gonna say Danny LaRusso too, but no. I'm sorry, I forgot his name too.
The actor's name is Ralph Macchio.
Ralph, my God.
I got a half point though.
Ralph.
But what's the last name?
Macchino.
Chino. Okay, that sounds.
I think I'm saying it right. Macchino?
I'm gonna say Ralph Lauren.
No.
Okay.
Not the, Ralph Lauren's a perfume guy, isn't he?
Matt Hatter got it right.
Matt Hatter got it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hatter.
yeah, he definitely
No.
did.
I can't be looking in the chat.
Don't be looking at chat. He did, hey, as you can tell, we're not looking in chat. We don't know.
Oh, I'm glad you're not. But
We don't
good
look in chat.
You,
so.
Matt Hatter.
Yeah.
Congrats. What is the name of Johnny's son?
Oh yeah, his son, huh? I remember his son though. Can I
Cobra Kai.
get a phone call? Can I get
Can you get a celebrity guest for this
celebrity
answer?
guest?
Come on, man.
Come in here though. Come in here.
Come here, man. Tell him
Yeah.
you know.
Hey there.
Say hi, Blake.
Cause I'm man.
Blake.
I forgot it.
No, I just you gotta be great. I got
Danny
a phone
LaRusso's son's name. Come on now.
In the show?
In the show,
Danny
man.
LaRusso's son?
In the show, what was the name of Johnny's son?
Johnny Lawrence's son, not Danny.
Oh yeah,
Danny
Johnny
LaRusso
Lawrence's son.
had a daughter.
Sorry, yeah, he had a daughter.
Yes,
So, I know that.
Oh, that was a kid who worked at the.
That was his son.
The
That,
thing,
yeah,
and,
he
worked
trying to get
there,
on
and
his
he was
dad.
with.
Yeah,
What's
trying to
his
get on.
name?
It
Yeah,
don't
Jeez,
come
you know.
to head soon. I haven't
you
watched
guys,
I should have
you
just
guys
watched
watched
it.
it,
I
not
should have
me.
watched it the other day. You know what I mean?
Favorite
You
shit.
watched it the other day. My
No,
goodness.
he
I
should've
should have watched it. You
Oh,
know,
you
I
should
should
have.
have.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's got to be something common.
Okay.
Give
We'll
me a
give
give.
it-
Oh, you're gonna have them have a moment if you say it.
Yes, just
They're gonna be like, oh,
Okay,
Sadie.
it's Robbie.
Robbie. Oh yeah, look, Be Great's like, oh yeah, Robbie,
yeah,
Robbie.
Robbie.
He's like, oh yeah, Robbie. Yeah, that's
It's
right.
Robbie.
Yeah.
It's Robbie.
Thanks for trying, Blake.
Yeah,
How
good
many
job,
of
Blake.
you?
Good try, man.
Okay.
No
Where
more-
did Daniel go to regain his balance and strength after Kreese steals the dojo?
I think I watched that episode actually.
What season was that? Hold on.
You showed me too when he went back to meet
It's
his
not
old
hard,
chick that
yeah.
he used to mess with.
No.
Yeah, actually.
That was
The
what?
old chick. He went back so when he flew away from his family. He traveled somewhere where the
That
old
the-
original.
Was that the last season that just came on Netflix?
Hey, didn't he go to Miyagi?
Man, you know I'm actually
The-
getting on that last
The
season,
Miyagi Dojo.
because I know the Miyagi Dojo. That's where.
Because that's where he went to like.
I know he
sign-
met
Wait,
his-
because they
his
messed up.
old
Wait,
chick.
because they messed up. Wait, because they
Because they
messed.
went to go like sign with each other. And
See, you got me. I know it's it's one of my.
It's where he learned those new moves from the guy that used to beat the crap out of him back in the days, right? He learned some new stuff.
with the ponytail, right?
No. It's the
I'm
guy
tripping,
that.
man. See,
Yeah, you're tripping.
I'm
See,
lost
now
right
I'm
now.
even like,
lost
come on
at
now, I
it.
remember this.
I'm lost with these questions
Because I remember his wife was always calling him like, "Oh, are you doing okay?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm on this retreat type deal," and he's
Yeah, that's
learning
right.
some new stuff. And he learned some stuff that he never learned
I
before.
remember that episode too. So that's
Yeah,
why-
and he was getting beat down. And it was like it wasn't the one where he was getting crippled. Where he was like, "Hey, what are you?" Was it that one where he was like, "What are you doing to me?" And he had no control of his limbs.
that
I
was
don't remember that part.
Yeah, never mind.
That was
See what I'm saying? I'm like,
that was when he went to
Okay, so it's
that was when
Okinawa.
and met with the
Okinawa. Does that make sense to you?
Makes sense, but I don't think you ever would
yeah,
have guessed
I
it.
never would have guessed it, though, but I know.
He would have said Taiwan. Something like that.
I want to say what Blake said.
Be crazy. You said
Dojo.
Dojo.
The dojo.
You don't pay
Okay.
attention.
Yeah.
You don't pay attention.
I watch.
You don't watch.
I got the asthma right. I got the asthma right.
Yeah, the asthma's right.
So we're gonna go back to Sick Vic, okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Whole set of new questions. I work at a toll booth for 1 day a week. Who am I?
Big Daddy, Adam
There
Sandler.
you go. Awesome, Sunny.
He also got his foot hit over by a cab. And he was waiting for that check to come in. It was a really big cab.
Where was the first place Sunny took Julian to when they met?
He took him to was it the
You got this right
I
away.
got this one right away.
Yeah. The first time they met.
first time they met?
Or the first place Sunny took Julian when they first met.
It wasn't Hooters. That was the last place.
I'm thinking like the park.
Hold
but then
on.
again, I don't know if it's the
Could
park.
it be
Could
the state park?
When he
I
tripped-
think it's the state park where he taught him how to like
Trip
do
the guy,
those trips.
yeah.
Is it the next?
Yes.
that was
State park, right? Because I was thinking state park because I remember him speaking like
That's the only
yeah.
one I was
Your
thinking
brother, he said it first.
Yeah, well, because he was feeding him with the pigeons and shit. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, with the stuff, and he called his dad like, "Dad, I got this decision to make." And he's like, and then he saw that emo guy's like, "Hey, don't hate me because you hate your father."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "It's not my fault because your father hates you."
Okay. What did Sunny give Julian that made him invisible?
Sunglasses.
Mhm.
Awesome. You were like
This is when
close.
he met the old guy with the wrinkled balls.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh man, I thought you were banging my ex-girlfriend." He's like, "I am."
I am.
The old guy. He's like, "I am."
Okay. What did Julian interrupt Sunny's hockey game for?
Oh, Kangaroo Day. Yeah.
Rude day.
It's
The
kangaroo time. It's yeah, and he puked on the floor right after that.
Yeah.
Around. And it was right after a penalty shot. He's like, "Kid, this only happens once every time in like every 3 years." I watched it. He's like, "It's what was he?" Because it's not kangaroo time. It's
Kangaroo.
something.
It just says the kangaroo song.
It's kangaroo song, right? It's kangaroo song. I want the kangaroo song.
Yeah.
That's what that kangaroo song.
Yeah, and then he's
That's what
like,
it is.
"What? You're all hopped out or whatever." Then he's like,
He's all, you want some food?
Okay, what is Julian's favorite food?
Ketchup.
Yes.
wow.
Oh my god.
He also had the big loogie that touched the
spit.
ground. He was like, you see that? It almost touched the ground. It almost touched the ground. It almost, you see, that's a record right there.
I
And that was
thought
right when he named him Frankenstein too. He's like, hey man, what do you want to be named no more? He's like, Frankenstein it is.
there you go. Yeah. Okay, so we're back to Ill Bill.
Hey, Auntie M.
Oh, hey there, Auntie M. Welcome to the chat.
And Auntie M just subbed to you guys.
There you
What
go.
up, it?
Thank
Much
you.
love. Much love.
Okay, Ill Bill, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's
Whole
go.
set of new questions. Okay. Which two heroes switched places near the beginning of the episode?
The Flash.
The Flash.
The
Yes,
Flash,
thank
yeah.
you.
Which two heroes switch places?
Yeah, near the beginning.
Oh yeah, switch places. Wait, in what? Like,
The Flash.
in the beginning of the Flash, so the beginning of seasons, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, switch places.
You gotta dig deep.
This
dude.
is tough, man. Now you gotta make me go back now.
You gotta dig deep.
'Cause I was about to get back on that again too.
Come back on the Flash.
And yeah, because I was about to get back
Oh.
on it, and Be Great just started like well, you're at the end of it now.
Is it based on season 1?
I think so. Yes.
Okay.
It didn't give me much detail.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, I mean that's actually
Because I don't.
it. Might be Firestorm.
Firestorm? Is it because there's two heroes that switch places? Are they called Firestorm and?
No,
Caitlin
well,
and
Killer
Killer
Frost, because she does Killer Frost and that, but I mean she wasn't really in first season that did that switch places. Well, I mean,
Firestorm wasn't.
I guess it would be what Reverse Flash because he was Professor Wells and then he was Reverse
But
Flash.
those aren't heroes.
But
those
then,
villains.
I've never watched this, so I can't help.
Yeah, I know.
I just know you like the Flash, so you're like, okay, we'll do that.
I hear you.
I would love to hear the answer on like what.
Yeah, what's the
Okay.
answer?
Because it'll
It's
probably be.
Barry and Oliver.
Oh, so it wasn't based on season 1. So he
Sorry.
did switch.
That was
so,
a different. Yeah, that was like season 4.
So because I was gonna say that
Barry
because he
and
turned into Oliver.
and then Barry.
Okay.
It was like a universe switch.
Yeah, it was turned into
Yeah, the crisis.
It was,
Crisis.
No, it was before the
No,
crisis.
It was before the crisis.
It was before
I
the
remember
crisis.
that episode.
because I remember
Yes.
him and those two switched.
Mem-
Oliver and Barry,
It was when we-
Arrow and the
Because
Flash.
it was Supergirl had to
We
help
watched
him
that
out
when we were at the
Right.
on the episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause
we gotta give that one to you because they
Yeah,
didn't tell me
They
that.
didn't specify.
it's all good. It's all good.
Okay, so you're gonna probably get this one then, right?
Mike.
Whoa.
I hope so.
Okay. Who was the season 4 villain?
Was
Go down
it?
the line.
Okay, we got. See, I'm gonna go off the top of my head. I'm gonna go with Saboteur, but then again, it might be Saboteur. That was
I think it
three.
was
That was
Godspeed.
3, bro.
It might have been Godspeed. Well, yeah, boy, it could be Godspeed though.
I think it might be Godspeed because
No, well, we
He
got
also
Reverse Flash.
Guy with the fucking.
no.
Guys, my goodness.
Oh!
Guy
It's
with the-
it's
the guy with the-
cicadas.
Yeah, the guy with the.
No, that was Cicadas like season 4. I mean 5.
Oh no, it was the guy with the
6.
Brainiac guy in the chair.
Season 4, yes, guys. Season 4 villain.
Season 4, man.
Oh, season 4.
It's the
Oh,
guy
what's his
sitting in the
name?
freaking chair.
Yeah, what's his name?
No one liked us. The guy sitting in the chair, Brainiac. I'm
I
telling
think,
you.
I
What's
think,
his name?
I think
That was,
he's got it.
He's
It
Brainiac,
starts
man.
with a D. It starts with a D. It's DeVoe.
DeVoe,
The card guy, no, that was
the guy who sits in it. That's
DeVoe?
DeVoe, the guy who sits in the.
I'm sorry, you gotta give it to your son because it's the
DeVoe?
thinker,
Clifford
Clifford
DeVoe.
DeVoe.
That was the
Clifford DeVoe. Good
That was
job.
with the.
There you go.
Okay,
Good
that's
job.
Hey, get in there and give a
Great.
salute on that one, man.
Give me some
Give us a
knuckles.
salute.
Yeah.
Give him a
Awesome.
salute, man. Give him one.
'Cause that's when that was the other agent.
He's like, nah,
right?
you salute, Dad.
That was
Okay.
the other
Good job.
that came to detective.
You're gonna have to keep him there. He's the thinker of the family.
Well, he loves the flag. He
Yeah,
sits
he'd
and
be
watches
honest.
it with us all day.
Hey, PK Fibs, how are you, my friend?
Oh, BK Fibs, how's it
What
going?
up, it?
So what's up?
Oh,
Okay, ready, guys? We got where was the meteor crash that Barry was investigating?
Oh yeah, where was
Meditech.
Dang, Mike is coming in with some stuff.
Meditech? Because remember when
Meditech?
him and his
No.
daughter punched the big meteor?
No.
And it was the
Man, I wish it was multiple choice.
what season?
I wish it was multiple choice.
They were investigating Cicada,
I can't.
and he had a piece of a Meditech.
Man, I like these questions though.
I'm pretty sure it's Meditech.
It's making you dig deep, man.
Yeah, because we watched it all. We watched every episode, every season.
Yeah, we
too,
watched
so-
every single one.
So it's just like, man.
Okay. It was downtown Central City.
Downtown
Should've
Central
said- I
City.
should've said
You
Central
should have
City.
said Central City.
You
Or
said it?
Yeah.
Should've
Hey,
said-
Mark.
I know the towns.
Hey there, Mark. How's it going, my friend?
No, I should have
Okay.
went with movies. That-
hey,
I
sometimes
should've- I
sometimes the
should've
question
said
isn't as hard as it actually is.
Yeah.
It's actually that one that you first think of.
Okay, this one might be a little easier. Which DC comic character who had her own show on the air at the same time crossed over on The Flash for the first time?
Was that Supergirl?
Oh, very
Yeah,
good.
Nice. I was
knew
gonna say that one.
because
There
I
you go.
actually just got done watching like all this Supergirls.
They
Actually,
did introduce
recently,
Batman
a month
because they
ago.
went to Gotham City.
So I was like, okay, I knew
Oh,
that.
Batman's
okay.
the man.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, they
Okay,
went to
so
Gotham City.
okay, so last one, okay, guys?
All
All
right.
right.
Which member of the Earth Prime team didn't go through the portal to Earth 2?
What?
Okay, which member
Okay.
Earth Prime team,
Oh, Earth Prime. That's
Earth Prime team didn't
That's
go
right,
through
yeah.
the portal to Earth 2?
I'm trying to think. Was it Captain? Cold?
No,
Was Captain
dude, it
Cold?
was
And that reminds me. It's
No,
like,
Captain Cold went through.
no, I know. Okay, he went through. Okay, who didn't go through? It wasn't the Arrow. It was the Arrow.
Was it the Arrow? Because he died.
It was the. No, he didn't. I think it was Arrow.
Yeah, I think it was the.
It was the Arrow, wasn't it?
Had to be.
He didn't go through because he had to sacrifice himself. Remember? Because he
think
dealt
so,
with
but then
freaking what's his name,
again-
Constant and all them.
No, that wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is tough.
Caitlin?
Social Studies Division.
No,
This is gonna be tough.
I know it wasn't. Ain't no vibe. Ain't no vibe. Ain't no Cisco Ramon. Ain't Caitlin.
Who didn't go through, man?
I'm gonna just say Arrow. but
Arrow?
The green
Okay,
Arrow.
it was Wally.
Wally. Oh,
Was Wally?
poor guy.
Does
Yeah.
that make sense? I don't know anything about this,
I
but
gotta
Poor
figure out what
guy.
episode it is. I got, you know.
What of it?
Hey, dangerous jobblers.
hey, Dangerous Jobblers, what's up?
Flash questions are tough.
Yeah,
Hey.
you guys did good.
You guys did it.
I got
You gotta
Decent.
read, you gotta read Dan's, man.
I know. I gotta rewatch that show again.
I think you should go back and watch Cobra Kai and,
That too.
and possibly The Flash.
I know the movies, but
Yeah, sure. But they were tough questions.
Yeah.
See, I read stuff that was inbred from a kid that I knew. Like
Yeah.
I went so back to where it's like, you know what? I can say these lines. I remember these lines. I know
You
these.
did.
Well, I mean,
Oh, man.
right now Cobra Kai.
Those
is
are
like
fresh.
Well, it's a fresh, but it's like one of my favorite shows. Like right now in this time,
Right.
So I try to show
But-
something newer instead of.
But it's just
older,
like
you know what I
holding
mean?
it in. Like you
Yeah.
watch Cobra Kai once, we watched Doubtfire 30 times.
20
true,
times.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
You
True,
watched
though.
every episode once.
That's
We
that's-
watched every movie 3 or
it's
20
true, though,
times.
but you know, I'll try and
You
make
know.
it. But hey,
But it's what hits.
it's what hits right now. You know.
But I'm just saying on the
Well, I
the
get what
brain
you're saying on
stems
that,
of
too,
like
but
really
Yeah.
like it's just the depthness of it.
Oh yeah.
So we're going into a fun segment. It's a rando. We're gonna shoot rando questions at
sorts of
you
weird
and see what you
questions.
come up with.
All right.
Okay.
Do we go
big-
back and forth? Or are you gonna pick one?
Oh no. You guys can answer together.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Okay. If you could choose, what is an item you would love to have signed and by who? Doesn't have to also be Funko. It can be
That's a
anything.
good. It's a good sign. I mean, if we're gonna go.
If
fun-
I had to get something
Let's talk about
signed,
Tom Brady.
and this is all time like relevant, you can bring them back. You can do anything or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm getting every Elvis
Okay.
Funko Pop sign.
Yeah, you're
For
gonna,
that, though.
you're gonna have to.
That one, and once that DMX Funko Pop comes out, that would be one I want to get signed.
All right.
And my 8 Mile Pop. like
probably,
my Eminem. Oh, that'd be hard.
Yeah, I'll probably go with all the sports pops though.
Yeah.
All of them. Like even that Babe Ruth one, get that signed too.
Get him out of
Yeah,
get him
yeah.
out with a cigar, signing with it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So you collect music. Have you got the Whitney Houston ones yet?
Yeah, we just got
Yeah,
the
we
diamond
Are
one.
you guys frustrated that it says
Icon.
Icon, yeah, it's not
Icons?
It says icons on
Yeah,
there,
it's
doesn't
really
it?
Bothers me, yeah.
That's a little odd, isn't
We're
it?
trying to
Right?
figure it out.
It bothers me.
Let me get it right now.
Yeah, grab her because we just picked it up literally yesterday.
She is an icon. Let's not say she's not.
She's
No,
an
I'm
icon. I mean,
not
everybody's an icon. I mean, all these pops could be icons if you think about it.
Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Prince. they're
Like
all
that's weird, like
Right.
because we just got it.
Yeah. And there it is, right there.
Icon.
I don't get that. I really don't get that. Is it because she didn't have that many hats?
But
No,
she-
because like
Well, she didn't know.
if they got Machine Gun
like,
Kelly
you
up
look
there
at
as a
it,
rock
If
pop,
you go on YouTube,
Right?
Of course, yeah.
yeah,
She got it, but okay.
yeah,
I
you
mean,
know.
yeah.
That is odd. It's funny that you pointed that out because
It's a
he
movie.
saw it earlier, but I didn't really think about it until you said it.
Yeah.
That is, I wonder if
Right.
that could be like a
Right.
misprint on
issue.
some stuff of like that drop or
Probably.
something because
Or it
that's
could be a rights issue.
Which I guess, yeah.
yeah, because that's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
That'd be a cool
Trying
pop to get signed too.
Yeah, there you go.
The B Rabbit threw me off too. I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be a rocks, but it wasn't. I was like, oh.
Right?
Yeah.
And I hope they like it. Just I saw a couple of custom made Eminem Funko Pops where he had the superhero Robin outfit with the backward
Yeah.
sleeve. That music
Yeah.
video
Nice
Yeah.
one.
that was pretty cool. I seen that custom one and like, man, I hope they. That's another one I hope they can make something, especially with the Michael Myers mask where he did that performance back in 2000,
Yeah.
where he's got the chainsaw with the overalls. Like, there's so much.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the albums that they're coming out with now, especially when the second, the Marshall Mathers LP2, where he's sitting there curled up in the next to the cabin, like have that Funko Pop where he's curled up with the image in the background. That'd be so hard.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What are two other uses for pencils besides writing?
Pencil fighting.
Yeah.
You remember that back in the days?
Take out the eraser
Yeah, or the eraser for the back of an earring.
or just
Yeah,
when you're at work,
yeah.
just throw it up.
Yeah, when I pierced my ears when I was
Work,
13,
though.
if I lost the back of my earrings, like I used to have to take the back of an eraser and just
Oh
put it back
my
there.
god.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like that was like the way we did it. Like if we're in school, like
Yeah,
all our friends,
that-
like, just use the back of your eraser, it works, and it freaking did.
It works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does, right?
Yeah, it sticks better than the original.
I was wondering if they're gonna say to pick your ear with,
Yeah.
pick the wax.
Oh no, pencil fighting. You remember going
don't
to
really-
class like
oh,
and
no.
like people used to actually like pop and like try to break pencils and like hold it up like this and like, no, you can't break mine. I got a number 2. Oh yeah, I got
Well,
a
I just got
$100
this.
pencil.
I just
Pow!
got this from the 25-cent machine.
And then you got those kids that sit there and chop it in half on purpose.
No, I got you.
BK Fib says, D and Johnny, you should do the spoon and fork joke.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
that
that
was
one?
amazing too.
That one is funny. Last episode, she was testing us, so we had to say spoon like four. What?
Spell it
Spell it
10 times.
10 times, and then say it or something.
No, then she said, "What do you eat with?"
What do you eat with? And then I
Something.
said fork.
Yeah, like that. Like it was just a
It's
just
a
a
mind
twister thing.
Yeah.
The mind hold thing and like say this, say that. Like
Or
you can't say this 10 times in a way and then
yeah, there's another one where there you have the word green and it's written in red or something like that, and like you have to try and actually say the words.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
blue is in red and like
Oh.
or green is in yellow, and actually say like it's kind of like those mind twister things.
I hope I never get caught in those moments like on TikTok, the way people do with those questions, like, "Hey, what's this and this and that?" And they get them on. It's like such a question that should be answered and you should know,
Yeah.
but
no.
they expose you out in public. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know, I can't spell that good.
Okay. If you could bring one type of electronic device that's obsolete nowadays back from the past, what would it be? It could be a track, could be whatever you want. Electronic device. What would you bring back?
Bring it to the past
Bring it to the right now. Like, what would you want to have back?
or bring it back from the past. Okay.
Man,
I
I would love the little iPods again.
Little
Those are
iPod.
cool.
Yeah.
Like so you don't have to use your phone battery all the time now, and you have to have an iPod to like save your music on and download on again. Like those are
What's
pretty
going
neat.
on?
Like going on LimeWire and getting hella viruses.
LimeWire, everybody uses
Yeah,
that. God.
LimeWire, downloading CDs, and you hear Bill Clinton saying, "This is not a virus, but I did not go down on that woman." Yeah, like I'd say one of those. Those would be pretty cool.
I'll say a VHS. I'm gonna go VHS.
You like VHS?
It's
yeah,
like-
right?
Because you know, like in the new DVDs, they might cut some stuff out. You know what I mean? That was on the VHS.
Right.
I mean, that was there, but now it's not there.
It's
So it's like
authentic from the past.
That
Nothing that
Mandela effect.
the
stuff.
Mandela effect stuff. Yes, exactly.
You get cashed a real
So
deal. You
it's
can't.
like-
You can't fake this.
You know, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
VHS. That's a good one, dude. I like that.
you know.
I wouldn't want to bring back the Walkmans. I'm glad they got rid of those.
You didn't like the Walkmans. eh?
Hell no, because every time I walked to school, you had to hold it up like it's a pizza so it doesn't skip.
Oh, you mean the CD? Not
Yeah,
the
the CD players, like the little CD players.
yeah,
that you
not the
play
actual
on.
CD players. You mean the CD? Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody dealt with that.
Those were cool though. 'Cause I mean,
Yeah.
I guess
Some
you
of them
squeeze
were
it too tight,
advanced.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Yeah,
can
some were
squeeze
advanced where
it.
you actually put in your back pocket with a headphones wrapped
That had
around.
a
Yeah,
big
yeah,
back
yeah.
pocket, though.
I got you.
But we used to go through those. I'd say like every 3 months. Like we would always have to get a new one because it was just
I remember
trash.
I remember they had like backpacks. They had like the earbuds holes to
Earbuds.
go through the backpack where your
Yeah.
iPod or your thing can go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Classic right there.
All right. One hit wonder song from your channel that makes lots of money and views, or 100 good songs but no money and no views.
I say, wait, okay.
You always say
Give me-
yes?
I like the question.
Me
but I mean,
personally, give me that one hit wonder.
You want that one hit wonder, lots of money and lots of views, or 100 good songs but no money and no views.
Give me the one hit wonder
I'll go with
because
the one hit wonder.
You do?
because that
Yeah.
money, like it's not all about music. There's other businesses and charities
then-
we could do that could create with that one hit wonder, which I think a lot of people get lucky on
I
because
mean, we still make more music though.
yeah, we'll still create, we'll still do it, but we'll have that
Music.
one that just
But, I
overpowers
mean,
it.
Yeah.
But that's one song you could perform for the rest of your life, and
Forever.
people are gonna pay you for it.
I
Forever.
love it.
We could be like
You know?
60 years
Perfect.
old performing that same song.
It's a business.
Like, Sick Vic with gray hair. He'll
like-
do it.
yeah.
Great.
Looking at it.
It's the business. Like I said, our goal is to never work for anybody else but ourselves.
Mhm.
And if we can do it with our personality and our gift of just being able to do what we do and do music and be able to perform and get paid to be performing and live
Mhm.
that lifestyle and do that, that's something we dreamed of.
Yeah, that's something that's like
And-
we want to really do.
And like to have that one hit that just blows up to where the world could just be
Remember it
full
forever.
on it, remember it
Mhm.
forever. We're in the march
That'll be
forever.
awesome
That's
right there too. So
that's been a dream come true to where you lay down your landmark. You have your landmark, and your whole family from here on out knows that, and they have a standard to live up to.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to quickly say, have a good one. Arcadie's going to be heading out.
Okay. See you later, Arcade.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, baby, have a great night.
And I just wanted to follow up. You know, LimeWire is coming back, but not for.
Is it?
It's coming back.
No
but
way!
not for music. They're doing NFTs.
What the frick?
Yeah.
What?
you can download NFTs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh!
So
Stay
there
away
gotta
from
be,
it.
so I mean, there gotta be a way where you can like hack you because you know what I mean, you get free NFTs somehow. Download free NFTs.
Yeah.
That's
Word of advice: stay away from LimeWire.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to it. I don't know, but I
and
mean, hey,
Limes are. If
That's
you
us.
squeeze a lime in your eye, you know what's gonna happen. Stay away from it. You'll get a virus. You'll get something. Don't believe it.
Okay. What's a movie you wouldn't mind reading as a book?
Ooh.
Nobody really reads anymore. So
Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting?
I would love to
That's a
see
good
that in
one,
the book
yeah.
version and read it with like stuff that they probably missed out in that movie. That's my all-time favorite movie.
Right.
Okay.
Like Goodwill
That
Hunting,
was a
like
good one.
from top to bottom, like the humorous from being our family from Boston and being in there to relate to it
Mhm.
and how they talk, how they do everything, how they live their lifestyle. It's very relatable to how we grew up.
Right.
And to see it, and Robert Williams being at his finest to be a mentor
Mhm.
for somebody who was what he used to be, and to change that life is also something that I find very intriguing, to where if you could develop that, it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
Absolutely.
So that's one book like I wish like I could read to find the hidden in-depthness that they didn't add in the film, because you could only imagine like the interviews that he had for the therapy that he went through that we did not see.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, and you know, when you read a book and you go and watch the movie, the book is a lot better before the movie.
Yeah.
Because of the in-depthness. So that's one that I'm like, I would love to like
Yeah.
feel the emotion on that one.
What about you, Bill?
I'll go with Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, though. Nature Calls.
Oh my
That's a great book.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that'll be a good
So
one.
hard to.
Yeah.
That'd be a great book.
It'll be a good
Yeah.
book. Yeah.
I would see that with pictures in it too.
Like, well, I mean, some pictures, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When
All
nature
right.
I feel
calls,
like it'll
man.
be like they'll go into, like you said, details and everything. So, like, when they're
Sequituocha.
yeah, when they're fighting too, like in the
Nobody messes with the dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It's in the bone.
That'll be a good book right there.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. All right.
Nature.
Oh, yeah.
3 darts is too much.
Okay. Salty snacks or sugary treats?
Salty snacks for me. I can't do sugar no more.
And I'll go salty.
I like salty snacks.
But then again, I see like I'll go.
Well, you like your Reese's.
I like Reese's. You know, I like Reese's Snickers. So I mean, but I go more Reese's over Snickers though.
Yeah. I don't know why, but sugar makes my face really cold nowadays. I don't know why I get that feeling. But like when I eat any type of sweets, and I'm glad for it because like I lost a lot of weight in the past to where it's like to get to where I'm at now and like to not be able to like have sweets the way I used to and everything. And it doesn't really apply with my body anymore. I love that feeling. Like I'm glad that my body doesn't react positively to sweets anymore than it used to. Because I'll sit there, I'll be having a panic attack. My heart starts racing.
Hey, man, that was a little too much chocolate.
Like, oh man, like
my face is cold. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, like for my birthday, they gotta give me pie. Like I like pie for my birthday. I don't want cake.
Okay.
Give me a pie. Give me something like no cake, no frosting, no sugar.
Okay. Pick one: being around a close talker whose breath stinks 24/7, or someone with smelly feet 24/7.
Dude, that's like me living with him and him living with me.
Oh, is it?
We already deal with that stuff every day.
Oh no!
I'll be talking to him in the mornings before I brush my teeth, like, dude, we got ideas. And like later on, he'll go on his mouth, take his shoes off, and like, fuck, dang. And I'll take my shoes off, like, dang, and we'd be talking, and it's just funk everywhere, flying all around.
It happens, you know.
No, but I'd rather deal with the smelly feet.
Yes.
I'd rather deal because our dad has some freaking foul feet.
I feel like, I mean,
our dad has
if
some
we smell our dad's feet, I don't think nothing compares to that.
So
it's like, all right, we can deal with this.
Yeah.
Like,
I could
smell
do
some
stinky
other
feet because we could laugh at me like, yeah, that's probably our freaking dad.
You know,
What of it? But dealing with hot breath
is tough.
like when it's here and you just
like get
like when
away,
someone's
man.
talking and it melts your face, you're just like
up 2 steps and like I don't know.
You know when they
right
say
back,
it's better to be a better listener, but it's hard to listen to someone when they're throwing shit in the nose.
Yeah,
You know, it's
100%.
just brush your teeth, stop eating sardines, and fix it up. Feet are okay. You can put socks and shoes on. I ain't got to smell that, but your breath is out.
Yeah.
It's exposed.
Okay.
Like if you go in a car, you're
Oh yeah, you're in there.
Come on now.
Just don't lift your shoes.
Don't ever vape or smoke a cigarette either with stink breath either. I just double whammy.
All right. Something weird or interesting about yourself that nobody knows about.
Oh, shoot. Weird or interesting.
I don't know. See, I mean, okay.
I love chick flicks, if that makes a thing. Like I actually enjoy chick flicks. Like I never told anybody that on here before.
Today.
Yeah.
I enjoy chick flicks. Like that's something that I think is something that could be like exposed in a way of like.
Cool.
I love movies, so I mean.
Oh man.
Embarrassing.
Don't worry, I feel the same way about chick flicks.
You know, it's like one of those things where it's like you sit back, you gotta keep a stone cold face on. Have a beer while you're drinking. Have a beer while you're watching it.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't watch it alone.
Was
that
that
not just watching it
TV?
alone this day? They're like, you know what? You like these. You really do like these. It's not just me.
It's not just me.
But I
man.
say, shoot,
That's a good one. Huh?
embarrassing or something like that.
Can you repeat the question one more time,
Can we get a definition? No, I'm just
please?
What's something weird or interesting about yourself that nobody knows about?
There's a reason why they don't know about it.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'd say
I stay up for a long time. I can say that. I don't know. That's really kind of weird, I guess.
this dude don't sleep.
I don't really sleep as much. I usually get like 4 to
Yeah.
5 hours of sleep. Sometimes, less.
I
I don't know. I'm working. I'm trying to. I got
okay.
ideas, I'm thinking.
gotta have extra pickles on every burger I have.
That's a cool
I
thing.
do that too.
Yeah, you do.
Like, I do that too.
Every burger, like every sandwich, every
Everything, he
burger,
gets extra pickles.
everything. If their pickle comes on it, I'm ordering extra pickles because
Yeah.
I think they jip the pickles every time
Mhm.
there is a pickle on there. Don't throw me 1 or 2. But you know what sucks is when you order extra pickles, and this pisses me off every time, is they stack the pickles on top of each other.
They only put it to one
They
side.
don't spread them out like how they should.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you want extra pickles? Bow, here goes a whole pickle right on there for you, right in one spot.
Yeah. Oh god.
Well, I always, every time I eat a burger, I always open my burger up and I spread my pickles out
Go around.
evenly to where every bite I have a pickle.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So I mean, that's a good stat.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your go-to karaoke song?
These Eyes by The Who.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Do that right away.
I'm
These
gonna-
eyes, by the
it will either be My Girl with the Temptations,
Oh yeah.
or was it Johnny Be Good?
Johnny Be Good,
Oh,
man. I like
yeah.
that.
Oh.
So I mean, I could probably do any Elvis song on there. I love Elvis.
Hound
music.
Dog. Huh?
Hound. I could hit
Hound
any
Dog's
Elvis
the one.
song.
Yeah.
Especially with the performance with it, I could probably move my knee or two and my hips every now and then. Like if we're at the right karaoke bar, I love karaoke. And our father was a big karaokeer.
Our dad used to
Um,
just do karaoke a lot.
And
So it's like that was a good question though too.
that was a big
Just-
image for us.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just like
when
just
we were in
saying
high
that.
school, our dad, like
Not even that. I was in elementary. You were in
he was
middle
in
school.
I was in middle school. Our dad used to sing online for karaoke, kind of like how we're doing right now, to where we're live, and he would do that for karaoke.
Had chats and everything going.
And he would sing his songs. His favorite was Temptations. He loved
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
My Way. was a
His
good
favorite
one.
song was My Way, and like he would sing that
Wow.
song.
He used to have,
Total
like-
Eclipse of the Heart. I could sing that one. I could sing Total Eclipse of the Heart and make people melt, and you'll see veins popping out my neck during that shit.
Like he even did the chain.
Oh, yeah.
The Grease
yeah.
song, the Grease.
My dad loves to do the Grease song too. Like
Oh,
the
that's awesome.
yeah, like
Change,
like
change.
karaoke is fun. Like we even see BK Piffs and all
Yeah.
them doing their karaoke stuff,
Yeah.
and like I
Yeah.
know they've like asked us to go on there.
Yeah.
But it's
Like,
different when I don't know how to do it on here in a way to where it's like, "Yo, Bill, I know you don't want to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to sing.
Well,
You gonna sit here with me, or do I gotta go on here solo? Is this gonna be Bill or Sick Vic on the karaoke right now?
Yeah.
I want to. I love karaoke. I think
Uh,
it's hoot. I think it's fun.
Right. I just want to say hi to Tats.
Oh, hey
Welcome.
there,
Tats.
Ty.
707, the best burger, Bud's
Woo.
Burger. He knows. If you guys ever go to Vallejo, California, where we're from, you have to go to Bud's Burger and get you a burger
Bud's Burger.
and make sure those onions are grilled, baby.
Grilled
Yeah.
onions.
Okay.
You'll be the best burger. And look, if you see them not wearing gloves, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Chill.
Okay, it's the best burger you ever have.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's
We're both-
those. Ask them out for that. Hey, they don't wear gloves, and I see burn marks all over their fingers.
We'll see. We're both chefs, so we'll see.
Okay.
That's awesome. So that's awesome. You guys ever thought about doing a like a chef channel too?
Well, that's what we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I tried to do, but it would be nice to
She
have him.
does, yeah, that's right. The whole like she does. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
He should help though. I think it'd be
I was
good
like,
to have
oh,
a
yeah.
duo, right?
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
Ideas.
Ideas. Thank you. Do you sleep with the TV on or some sort of background noise or complete silence?
When I was younger, TV on. Now background noise. I never sleep in silence.
Yeah.
I used to sleep with the TV on. Now it's like like the last, like I say,
When you do sleep.
just sleep. It'll be like off now. I gotta turn it off. I don't want to hear no noise. I gotta turn it off.
Like and it's really
I
cool.
can't even, I don't even want to hear the water. Like, you know how people put the water noises on? I can't do that. I'm like, get out of here.
I love it.
I need to be silent.
I
Get me
love
out.
it.
My brain need to rest.
We can't do it yet. Well, maybe you can, but I just can't because I can hear every little tiny noise in the house as long as I need the TV or something, so I can.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
because back home, I used to listen to back in Vallejo, California, where we lived at, and I used to go to sleep listen to nature sounds like birds chirping and like waterfalls or rain or something. But now moving out here to Oklahoma, I don't even need to use that stuff because it's right in our backyard to where I hear every cricket, every bird, everything to where it's like I get to say something on my phone. So I love that actually. Like I love a little bit of light, some type of noise. But that's how we grew up. We grew up in a small house and there was always noise in the house. So going to sleep and living in downtown Vallejo, like you always heard something. So you got to adapt to it.
Okay, that's pretty cool. If you could play any musical instrument, what would it be?
The guitar.
The guitar, okay.
I go with the guitar.
Or the harmonica.
I just got a guitar not too long ago, so I'm in trying to practice. I was trying to do Twinkle Twinkle right now. So I'm working at it though. Like I actually did it without the pick the other like a month ago, and I had a blister on my thumb, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta use the pick."
With guitars, you're gonna have calloused fingers. I think over time.
They didn't tell me that.
I just always thought it was the coolest thing when you see people have guitars and they play a random song, like even on the street, even like out in public, or someone just has a guitar and they could just bust out into a lyric. And to me, that's the most beautifulest thing in the world. Like, it's just like you play an instrument, you have an art, you have something, you have a gift, and you're not afraid to expose it to anybody. So anybody that has a guitar and is able to be on the streets with their guitar case open, just collecting a couple bucks. I love that stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Live music. I love it. Live music. Anybody that can play an instrument. In any bar, before I go to any bar or a club or anything, like, do y'all got live music? Okay, I'll go.
Yeah.
You know, it's a must. So instruments, I wish, and one day I will, but I wish I could learn like an instrument really well. But harmonica I bought one time. I was able to sing "Mary Had a Little Lamb" in harmonica at one point, and because I thought, was it Muddy Waters was the coolest cat in the world to me. Muddy Waters, the best harmonica player that, in my eyes, like if you ever type him up, just type in Muddy Waters, Spotify, anything, listen to him, and like his harmonica playing is just so like retro and like
Muddy Waters. Okay.
Oh, Muddy Waters, he's the best.
Right.
Okay, that sounds cool. Okay, favorite animal.
Monkey. I love a chimpanzee. A chimpanzee is me. Like I love like the ability to have thumbs.
Yeah.
Swing on some ropes, have some stuff, and a little bit of a brain knowledge of doing some things, and maybe turn into a human one day.
Eating some bananas.
Heck yeah! Like I love it. Like always chimpanzee for me.
That's cute.
Favorite animals. I have a few. You know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I like gorillas.
Okay.
Kangaroos and sharks.
Sharks,
you know what I mean? Like, 'cause they're pretty cool, you know. I mean, a gorilla and a kangaroo, they're pretty tight, though. Always kangaroos growing up.
Yeah, kangaroos are dope. So I always had a slogan about kangaroos. So I'm actually like planning on getting a kangaroo tattoo, tribal sign on my right here. So kangaroos in life, technically, they are never ever able to hop backwards. They can only hop forward.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
They can only hop forward in life. So I think everybody should live that style, is just to move forward.
I love that metaphor. Very cool.
Always move forward, never backwards. Be like a kangaroo and be like a shark, just like he said. A shark can only swim forward, not backwards, unless you're watching Deep Blue Sea.
I didn't know that about sharks. They can't move backwards. They can't.
They can't swim backwards.
Oh wow.
I know they're blind or they're not very good. They have poor eyesight.
Can you imagine swimming backwards blind?
Yeah, that's awful.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. And you're talking like great white sharks. This is your favorite, or all types of sharks?
Ooh, give us one. Give us one.
What kind of shark?
Tiger shark? Fucking bull shark?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone cooking pot stickers?
Looking
pot stickers in the kitchen right now, dude.
Like some feet or something. Right
yeah,
now.
you taking shoes off?
No, I've been on the whole time.
All right, we're cool.
I mean,
hammerhead. I used to like hammerheads.
They're pretty cool though too. I mean, it's like all sharks,
Yeah.
like, I guess, when you went to like when we had Discovery Kingdom Marine World in Vallejo. So we used to go to like the water area, like they have the sharks inside there sometimes. All the bones, all the
like our first ever sharks was in Marine World. It turned into Discovery Kingdom. Like so, if you Google Vallejo has like a Marine World Discovery Kingdom in Vallejo, and if you go, just know it's right next to one of the biggest like hoods in Vallejo, the Crest. So if you do go, make sure you park in the parking lot and know where know exactly where you're at, and call us and let us know. To know what street you're on. But that was the first experience we ever had with sharks, was going through that tunnel of Marine World and seeing them above us and everything. And like even watching Jaws when we were, because our dad watched Jaws a lot, and like that fear of watching Jaws, of eating Clint alive and like he's screaming and all this stuff, and like
it's terrifying.
I love sharks, but they're a big fear of mine too. That's like a number one fear of mine.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say hi to my little brother in the chat. Hey, bro.
Hey there,
what is brotherly love?
Yeah.
You see it, man. It's a must. It's a must.
Okay, so since you just kind of touched on it, what's your guys' biggest fear? I don't know if sharks is your biggest fear, but
that's your biggest fear.
Yes, right.
Biggest fear. Oh man, I'll say having no oxygen, like what I mean, losing oxygen. I don't know,
like choking.
Probably no, like say the world just like,
buried alive.
The world just had no oxygen. Say the world just came out of nowhere with no oxygen.
Oh.
I mean, like global warming's messed up or something like that.
Okay.
Or like I don't know. Can't really. I don't know. Fear.
My biggest fear is heights.
Yeah, that too. Probably if I go skydiving or something.
I will never go skydiving. You can't pay me enough money for it.
Okay.
You can't pay me enough money to go skydiving. I'm sorry. I would piss and all over everybody's leg on the way down. Probably before we even get on the plane, I'd probably throw a panic attack fit.
Yeah.
Throwing up and sweating.
All the above. That deep oceans of water scare me for some reason.
Yeah.
I went on a cruise, unless I'm on like a cruise and like I'm boozing up and like there's a lot of stuff to do and like I'm distracted.
Then you're fine.
Yeah, I'm chilling because I did do that one time and I was very fearful. Heights, I can't stand heights. Flying is like I have sweaty palms on airplanes all the time.
Right.
I pray the best on airplanes. When it comes to like hoping to make things happen and like you think about life because you're in control of someone else's hands. I don't like even when we moved to Oklahoma, I had to drive. Like or else my panic attack would have just hit. I didn't let him drive. I didn't let him drive. So from California to Oklahoma, I drove the whole time.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I had that fear of being in control of the what's running.
Right.
Like what's running, because like if I have someone else doing it, I'm just like fuck. If I die, it's your fault. I'm be pissed. Like, or we get into an accident, I'd rather be my fault.
That's kind of with me too. Like my biggest fear is roller coasters, and that's one of my things. And I relate totally
because someone else is in control of your.
You got some ex-con over there that just trying to get a $16 hour paycheck, if that, just to press a freaking button. He's sitting there, maybe just got divorced and he popped one and he forgot to press the right button. That's what I think about when I think about like rides and stuff. Like, what is this person going through that we may not know? Where it's costing us. Oh man, I know it's tough.
Okay.
All right.
If you were given a superpower, what would it be? What would you like to have?
Super speed.
I hear me great in the background. Super speed.
We said that question to us the other day. We actually
did. Like all three of us did.
We had one with like if we had 3 superpowers though.
We're like, oh, what kind of 3 powers?
Like
you don't want one.
You just don't want one, right? So we gotta go with 3.
But give us your top one.
So it was.
Give us your top one. Each one.
Top one.
Yeah.
See, I want to go 2 there. See, the top one. It'll be super speed though. It'll be super speed, like the
super
Flash.
speed.
Because with all these.
Yeah, because you can go in the time. You can go back in time and everything. Tell him, be great.
Yeah.
Come here,
man. Give us your speed knowledge, man. Come here, man. Give us your speed knowledge. He's like, it's simple.
It's simple. Let me tell you this.
Yeah, super speed. You can
You have to get in the
heal fast.
screen and tell them,
You
man.
explore a little bit.
You can,
Like,
like,
come on, man. It's
stop
just like your
time.
shirt. Come here, man. You're my son. Get over
You
here.
can stop time and like do other stuff like that, and like go back in time, stop time,
Right.
into the future.
Oh, it's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Me,
My friend.
it would be controlling Mother Nature, like roots and like ground and like being able to like control like.
So Storm, like from
No,
Marvel?
not up in the sky. I want like grassroots and like
Oh.
that. But if it's not that, it's 50-50 for me. It's either that or being able to talk to animals.
Yeah.
Like communicate to animals and be able to like
One,
build a
man. We said
friendship.
one, not two.
Like
Well,
Doctor-
it's that one or the other. And like if I had to pick and flip a coin, I don't matter. I don't care.
Yeah.
You
You sure you'd want to talk to animals like that in that movie with Eddie
Yeah,
Murphy?
that
Is it
was
Eddie
hard.
Murphy?
Yeah, heck yeah. So I look at it as a different way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I look at it as if I'm not a doctor. I'm a
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a guy who's like, hey, I understand what you're saying, but hey, can you understand me? Of course you can, but hey, you could do this differently too. Like imagine like what you could do with humans, you could do with animals.
Yeah.
Like you can have a pack of animals following you into war.
Yeah. That's
Think
great.
about that shit. Like
Yeah.
I got every animal in Oklahoma that's communicating with the only human that can communicate with them and be like, you know what? That's the guy I like. I'm gonna fight for him. If there's a storm, I'm gonna let him know first. Hey, Sick Vic, there's a tornado about 23 miles away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
Hey, thanks, Pigeon Man number 2.
That is so cool, actually. I didn't
Yeah.
think
You
of
know,
that.
like so many pros out of that. There's no cons in me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you hear more voices.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
what of it?
Yeah. Okay. What was the very first CD you ever owned, if any? I wasn't sure if you guys ever did own CDs, so
Oh yeah, we
If
own
it was-
CDs.
I know now,
Yeah.
but I wasn't. You
I'll
know,
go with Nellyville.
Nellyville was your very first.
Yeah.
You actually remember? Because I don't remember my very
I
first.
think it was Nellyville. I got it at Target. I think.
Oh, okay.
I remember
You know.
my very first one. So we had an older cousin that was able to grab CDs for us that we weren't able to buy. That were explicit. Like we could, or we had to buy the edited version, which no one wanted to freaking buy.
Yeah, of course not.
If you got the edited version, you waste your time and you cried and your parent paid for it pretty much.
Yeah.
So my first ever CD that I remember buying, like that I went and like snuck in, was DMX, The Great Depression. His fourth album.
Right.
His fourth album, because it was that one, the Blood one, and then there was X, and then the Great Depression, and then the Great Champ.
Right.
So the Great Depression, I was
Grand
around.
Champ,
Yeah, the Grand Champ was when I was 13, 14.
yeah.
Great Depression was when I was 11. So my son's age, what you're seeing right now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
my son's age, I was looking for the DMX album,
Wow.
explicit version, but I couldn't buy it. I couldn't buy it because I was young.
Yeah.
So I took my mom to a store that had the Warehouse. It was called
Mhm.
the Warehouse, and all they had was DVDs, CDs, and everything. And I remember going there and I found the explicit version, and my mom didn't know what the heck that meant.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember grabbing it, I just put it at the counter, and the freaking worker was like, "Hey, this is the one that has curse words on it. Do you want it? This and that." And my mom, she knows damn well we curse around the house all the time. Not us as kids, but the lifestyle that we lived, it wasn't a thing. But her being a parent right then and there in front of a worker, she was like, "Oh yeah, we should get the clean version." Oh my God, did I sit there and throw a fit and cry all the way home because I was this close
Yeah.
to having something that I wasn't supposed to have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And my mom felt so bad. I remember going home and like driving, like, "Mom, you know all those songs you listen to? You remember those schools like Charlie Brown with Living in the Old Damn Town? Like they say damn. Why can't I have this CD?" Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh man, I remember being that age.
That's a good one.
That's funny.
All right, so we're starting to wind down, okay, guys? So one last question for randos, anyway. What is a fashion trend you once loved but now makes you cringe?
It was when we used to wear the baggy clothes back in the day.
Baggy clothes, okay. I thought it might be that.
No,
People
I'll say
still wear
that.
baggy clothes.
No, I'm talking about the long
Oh,
tees,
no,
long tees,
Yeah.
white tees. and
I
then
wish. Hold
two
on.
matching
Let me see
shirts
if I can find a
underneath,
photo
and
of me real quick because I have one.
Like
of me dressing back in those days with tall tees, saggy pants, all the stuff. So
Yeah, so
with your
that
buttons
would be
down.
probably like the era, big time.
Yeah.
because I mean, even everybody was doing like the kids, like little kids, like my age. Whenever he was his age, everybody was wearing it like long tees and everything like
where
that.
you get your jabos.
Kids younger, like in
Yeah.
elementary school, was wearing big clothes too. I was like, all right,
Yeah. And you had those one t-shirts larger than the other, so the other color showed up at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's your headband
Yeah.
or your hat, because you had a two-tone hat, so you had the shoes and the bottom and everything had a match.
I used
You
to
did
do
all that.
I did that. Yeah.
You
Oh,
still
yeah,
have your old
I had the
clothes.
white shirt under and then the black shirt on top.
Yeah.
Little, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super baggy back then.
Yeah.
Your mom gave you a hard time,
Oh,
right?
my mom
Pull up
hated
your
me.
pants.
My dad hated it. My dad hated it.
Yeah, our dad.
My mom used to say, like, "Oh, you pooped yourself."
It looks like you.
Right?
Yeah.
My dad used to be like, "Hey, you know when people in prison wear that stuff like that just to get access to your ass, right?"
Yeah.
We're like, "Damn, for real, Dad?
Come on, man.
Oh, damn." But it's like that
Yeah,
though.
you
Like
can't
with
find
the
a
old
picture.
fashion. I'm sorry, I can't find
It's
the
all
old
right.
photo.
It's all right.
Oh, okay.
I can't find it. It's in my old phone. My we call it a burner phone, but I ended up getting a new phone moving to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Oh
but,
yeah.
But yeah, I'd say, and I used to wear do-rags back in the days too, because I was a big Eminem fan. Like I was a huge Eminem fan, and he used to wear them, and I try to mimic his style as much as I can, especially from where we grew up. Where we grew up was a predominantly African American town. Like that's where it was. We're in Vallejo. Like that's what we grew up around, and so when you saw that, we were like, "Oh, this is what it is. Like this is what we're gonna adapt to. This is what we're gonna be."
Yeah.
And it was awesome to know the culture, know the style, know everything, and be a part of it, and go through the ups and downs with it throughout the years and everything. It's awesome. But the clothing, especially with the plaid shorts. You remember the plaid shorts?
Yes.
Like during that early 2007 area.
Okay.
With the Chuck Taylors, and you got the plaid shorts with the Chucks, and you just try to have like the hang down shades with the shades. Like everybody had a certain set of sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like they're extra bully. Probably looked like these.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So what's your future? Sorry. What are you?
What are your future plans?
What are your future plans, and do you have anything you want to promote coming up
for your channel?
I say we're gonna be probably having a music video dropping within the next 2 weeks, possibly 3.
Yeah, there's
another thing. If it's some stuff don't work out, it might be 3 weeks, but 2 weeks possibly
within this month for sure.
And
like within the next 3 weeks, we're gonna drop this video.
We're gonna be doing more mystery boxes for sure. Like just start knocking those out a lot more. So we're gonna see a lot more mystery boxes on our channel. Trying to have a weekly show of mystery boxes, something on there.
And we also got a live tomorrow that we're starting with the NFO. We're going to try to start this movement with NFO.
The people are in there is Reef.
We got Pop House Animal, awesome toy box with T-Roy. We're trying to start a new movement with a Funko Live thing that we really want to do. And Reef is the one who reached out to us and came up with the idea, reached out to everybody and came up with this idea. And Reef was probably one of the guys that like we saw from the beginning. It was like, yo, this is a guy we could vibe with.
Yeah,
we like his style. Like, there's no drama, there's no nothing. He looks at the positive, straight up dude. Like kind of like us, like how we see it in a way, and like we just really dig the guy, and like for him to come out and like, because it's something we always want to do. Like we always wanted to join forces with something.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? Like to do a live all the time with weekly or do something like we could do it with ourselves and do exactly what you guys are doing as well. But like to have like something to where you got a weekly thing to where you got some camaraderie, you got some bros, you got some people, you got everything to talk with. And for Reef to do that, like that was just an answer in the sky for us to be like, oh, freak yeah, it's about time. Like it's about time we get to have an opportunity to do that.
That opportunity,
So that's a weekly thing that I want everybody to be looking out for is us going live with that channel.
So we're gonna be doing mystery box battles and even more showing off pops and doing some unboxings on there too.
And it's only gonna grow.
Funko talk,
a lot of Funko talk. It's gonna grow. We're gonna invite guests, I'm sure. Like it's gonna become a thing to where it's something we really want to develop into a really good podcast. something along what you guys developed into, and like the motivation of what you guys brought. And like I said, for the last week, we've been looking up all your videos of like all the questions, everybody interview, and like the inspiration of what you guys done has also inspired us to do something like to like add to what we could add to as well.
Yeah,
right.
With just bringing people on, like the love of just like reaching out to people, and like that's huge. Like that's huge.
That part.
It's huge. It's huge. Like don't let anybody tell you different. It's huge what you guys are doing. Like we pray, we feel like the jitters before all these stuff, and like when you guys asked us, like it was a beautiful thing. Like and we want to be able to do the same thing for people. Like,
absolutely,
exact thing. So big and like you said, lots of songs coming out.
Yeah, okay. I'm excited.
Lots of songs. Like we got 3 done. It's just the music videos we want to do to them, or just put them out.
No, these videos bring a smile to your face. Seriously, I was laughing. I was like,
I was
really,
dying. It was
some
so
of them
funny.
were great. Like very creative guys. I hope you continue like really doing those.
So music is everything for us, because our main goal is this summer is really we want to do our first performance live in front of a crowd at a Comic-Con. Like we want to hit up. We want Comic-Cons to call us. And be like, yo, can you perform for us with your Funko Pop songs? Because no one freaking does it.
Yeah.
Can you do Funko Pop songs for us? Because we're doing a Funko Pop freaking con. Yeah, we'll do it for you. And we're going to rock the shit out of it. And we're going to tell everybody, hey, bring your asses there. And we're going to party on for everybody who's known us since the beginning. Bring your butts there. Let's party. Let's bring it on. And let's party. It's
have a good
lifestyle. Time. All of us wanted to live it. That's why we're doing it. That's the reason why we're in front of a screen. Yeah. Because we wanted to live that lifestyle.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, we have one more question, and that question is, do you have any questions for us?
You got one?
I got one. What got y'all into like into Funko and also get into this podcasting? So it's kind of like 2 questions in one. You know.
We got into Funko one day, like we were just looking for video games, and we came across a whole bunch of Funkos, and we're like, "You wanna do something with this?" And we were like, "Yeah."
Well, and it was the pandemic too, right?
Yeah, the pandemic kind of pushed
doing it though. Like it was fun to collect, but then we found the community and everything, and decided let's do this. Like instead of just collecting them, let's share it with other people too. And they might have certain ones that they're like, oh, you got to get this one, or I love this movie and want to have that Funko Pop too. That sort of thing.
And then with the podcast, we were invited to an interview with Beast Pop and great.
That's how we started.
That's how I was.
Our first ever live was Beast Poppins. Respect Beast Poppins. Shout out Poppin. If he hears it, much love to the original who gave us our first live ever.
Yeah, thank you for planting the seeds.
Yeah, like he brought us on, and I was like, this is fun. Like I love learning about people and learning more about the person
and the community
and everything. And it's just
always
fun
a blast.
It's always a blast to learn about the person, why he did this, why he didn't do this,
And it's not just Funkos too.
Yeah, it's not just Funkos. We learn
all
about
sorts of cool
different people. Like we have like people that play video games. We have people that do makeup. We have
chefs.
We have singers coming on. We had one last week. Now we're having one this week.
Right. We saw that up and down. Like when we searched, like, man, these guys have everybody. And that's a beautiful thing. And that's the same thing. Like you just know so much talent out there. It's just reaching out to like what you find attractive to talk about and be like, yo, this is heck yeah, let's do this. Let's have a conversation. What the heck did this for you and vice versa.
Even if it's people that we don't have the similar interests, it's still always a blast. So I learned so much all the time.
And with you guys, like I saw your guys' energy. I'm like, oh my God, I love these guys. Let's have them on the show.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much energy on their videos. I'm like, oh, so cool.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Like I wish I could blame it on Red Bull, but I don't touch energy drinks. I give it to the grace of God and like having a brother with me, man. Like having him and like having the glory of like God to give us like the positivity of like life and Funko and people around us that give us that power to continue to stay in this realm is a beautiful thing. I want it to ride all day.
And the connection you guys share is unlike any other, and like you guys definitely like amazing. Just the two of you together, even if you guys have those moments where you're like, "Okay, let me do my thing," sort of thing.
Yeah.
You guys really have something very unique, just
It's
on your
special,
own.
yeah.
Right.
Two of you.
It's that brotherly love. It's only two of us. We don't have any other siblings, so it's like that makes it easier. I
Yeah.
say that, like, we're just having just the two of us. Our parents, our dad clipped it just in time, I should say.
Yeah.
And just kept it with the two of us. No sisters, no other brothers. It's just us. And
The closest
we grew up. Our dad is a baby of 10.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's a baby of 10 in a Boston raised family. So we know the factor of what it means to stick up for your brother and stick with your family and stick with your siblings. And
Your family roots are there.
Yeah.
oh, it's rooted in, and like to be able to do what me and my brother are doing compared to our, like, even the family 10, it's just a beautiful thing. Like there's no other brothers like us, like in our family.
Yeah.
And, we love that, and we can't wait for us to be out in the public more than on screen, more than anything. Like we really want to be out. We want to go.
People are gonna love to see that too. That
Yeah.
energy you guys bring together.
Yeah, and then that's what it's all about, because a lot of, like, in the end, you want to motivate people.
Mhm.
A lot of times, like him and I, we didn't have the best relationship 10 years ago.
Yeah, like there's.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's a point in time when you have brothers.
No, we didn't even talk to each other for like 3 years or 4
Yeah.
years. Whenever like I moved away and then came back and I still didn't talk to him, and then just never seen him. You know?
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
But
I'm doing my thing.
We all have our trials.
Living my
We all go through our stuff to where you got to go through this alone. I got to go through this alone. We'll reunite. And if the stars line up, we do it, and we found it. And like to have that as brothers and have no other in between or no other gap or no other person to worry about,
Right.
is a huge, huge X factor. Like, and like a lot of people that do it solo, I give them big credit.
Mhm.
Everybody who does shows by themselves and edits by themselves and everything, like, you guys get the biggest salute, because I bounce off this guy. If I'm stuck, I bounce off him. If he's
Right.
stuck, he bounces off of me.
Yeah.
When you're there by yourself, all you got is you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just makes a huge difference. So everybody that's doing it solo dolo,
Mhm.
Solo dolo. Yeah.
just remember you're one of a kind.
Yeah.
You have it harder than everybody else.
There you go. Love that.
So I just want to say hi quickly to Mr. Awesome, and sorry, Mr. Awesome, we're
Awesome.
starting to wrap up the show.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being on the show.
Oh, it was a
You guys were
pleasure.
awesome.
Thank you for inviting us. We really appreciate
No,
it too.
once y'all reach out to us in the past, we're like, yeah, lock us in. Lock us in.
Yeah.
We would love it.
And thank you for the chat.
Thank you for
coming
joining
in.
us and
Yeah.
Participating. Hope you guys had a good time, enjoyed it.
Yep.
Please stay tuned for the next one.
Yeah, and don't forget to watch Sunday. We're going to be on Mad Hatters Live. I have a mountain of Funko Pops to show off, so be there or be square.
We just went to a
Nice.
con, so yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing. Oh, you spent some con money?
Yeah.
Oh, you spent some con money. We're gonna be there for that. We gotta see what you got.
Yep.
I didn't leave you hanging.
Okay.
Oh,
You
hey,
guys
3
enjoy the
seconds.
rest of your night.
All right.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Hey,
Until next
beautiful.
time.